Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Scheduled Conflicts.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, hello. So glad you could make it to us. So, y'all remember where we left off before?
Interrogation.
That's putting it mildly.
The noise bum 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 bum.
Bum bum bum.
Yes, you have been dealt with a very heavy twist, as you have been put under the investigation, the basilisk, to figure out where and how Bloody Maggie is still alive, and to bring her to him, dead or alive. Amidst all your investigations, you were sent many different leads and pressed many different concerns amongst yourselves as well as Drana's family members. It was at that point that Joust and Alafi encountered a group who were raiding Muck Earhair's little shop of magics. It was then revealed that they actually worked for Bloody Maggie and were trying to find certain magics for her. Certain depetrification magic. Which is when it occurred to you what she may or may not be. So, what would y'all like to do?
It's the coolest rebellion ever.
There's an entire rebel army laying wait under the sea.
And every one of them's gonna want revenge on the basilisk.
If only they could swim. They're a bit indisposed at the moment.
Well, that's where the depetrification spell kind of comes in. Anyway.
Oh, they were people. That makes sense.
Aye. Those who are usually knocked off or turned to stone. You see as like Bruise is like still tied up on the ground, but face up, trying to soothe himself from the scalding hot tea that was poured upon his crotch.
Yeah, Joust is wiping the hot tea off him. I am sorry about that. It's like,
Don't put your hand there.
well, I am sorry. I didn't want you to be uncomfortable.
Well, you touching my junk makes me even more uncomfortable.
What, man? I'm not trying to make this weird. You're making it weirder by saying that.
Joust, leave the poor man alone. He's had
Yes,
a very rough night.
Yes,
All
yes.
right.
Let him handle it and ask next time first.
Well, I mean, he's tied up. I don't know what he could do, but I apologize.
Anyway.
Look, I know we're pirates, but what the fuck?
I mean,
He
talk to
doesn't
Drawn
know
about that.
boundaries.
Oh, Joust doesn't realize what he's done is sexual.
He has no idea. He's just like, oh, that seems uncomfortable.
And Laffy said that out loud.
Anyway, so, moving right along.
Mm-hmm.
This information, what do we do with it?
Well, I guess we are at a crossroads.
Well,
Step one, sleep on it.
Like
Bruiser
not a bad
especially will
idea.
probably need a nap.
I mean,
Well-
you let me go.
I said I wouldn't harm you.
I didn't mean you let me go.
Well, I think he seems on the level.
Here's what I'm thinking. With Bloody Maggie obviously still being alive, we're going to need some answers from her. So, if there's at any point where we can possibly get into contact with her. If we can manage to do so, even on neutral ground.
Yeah, I want to know both sides of this first. So no leading anybody back to her.
Oh no, heaven forfend I go back and tell Bloody Maggie that you've been stopping her from finding magic items.
Oh no, you can definitely tell her that. But also tell her that we definitely would like to talk to her.
Yes, we could be pretty much a linchpin in both either to win or end this war.
That's what worries me.
I'm going to look to the goblin with ear hair, and I'm just like,
He just sort
what
of
do
gives you a
think about
friendly
all
wave.
this?
Good
What do you
job,
think about
Scholar.
all this? Are you going to be telling the basilisk about this?
Eh?
Take
I'll
that
take
as a
that
no.
as a no.
Yeah.
He's already asleep.
I am only hired by the basilisk to identify magic items for him. Hide them not at his whims and cause for other things he needs to know.
Would you side with yes, please.
He just sort of
Would you side with Maggie if she's still alive?
Well, if I sided with her, do you think she would be raiding my cellars?
Unless she was trying to keep it under. I see your point.
The answer's I have
remain
no
neutral on
idea.
I think he's just like a neutral third party that is a good source for magical items in a area which is known for discrepancies.
Either
If-
way.
If what this big boy here is saying is true, as he like backhands him.
Elafi would try to stop the goblin from doing that.
yeah, sure you're quick enough. He's just like
He suffered enough.
I want to accidentally kill the man.
They messed up my shop. I should have deserved at least one slap.
Here, you could slap me if it'll make you feel better.
he does slap you.
His head does the whole 360, like spins
I was
around,
just about to say.
and it's backwards, and he just turns it back. He's like, "You feel better now." Like,
Oh, the boss music's on right now.
dun, dun, dun. Activate.
It
the
immediately
first
switched to,
protocol.
Like freaking
Yeah,
Kefka
yeah.
music.
Oh yeah, he just
Nope. Anyways.
Joust's eyes turn red and just start drowning the goblin. Oh, no.
Anyways.
Like I was saying, if what we heard was right, they can't find what they're looking for here. Means A, I don't have it because it hasn't been pillaged yet, or B,
He sort of like leans his head towards Bruise. Means nothing here is strong enough.
That makes sense.
Hey, Cora.
Yeah.
Did we ever get our reward for dealing with that beholder?
I don't think we did deal. Oh yeah, we had the scrolls.
We did
That's right,
rank
we
some
never
scrolls.
identified
We
it.
actually never got
True.
them identified.
Yeah, it's been a little busy.
Here, hand them over. I'll take
Yeah.
a look at them.
All right. I'll
Drana, you might
take
want
up
to check
the
your
scroll
audio.
cases.
You're a little quiet.
Oh, am I?
There, that's a little
just
better.
bit.
I don't know what you did, but it got better.
I
Yeah.
literally did nothing.
I
Probably
don't know
just
what happened
slightly
then.
sat up in your chair.
I moved my mic closer just now, so it shouldn't be.
Okay.
That might be it. That might be
Yeah.
it.
You're good.
Anyway,
I'll hand her the scroll cases.
cool. Can I ritual cast Identify on them?
Sure.
Why don't we head home first, and then you can do your ritual shenanigans.
no, please,
Well,
please, I'd like to see.
Just see this like
Also-
Here.
toothy, like fandangled grin on this goblin.
Here. You take one of them so we could cut the time in half, and I'll do these two.
Oh, yeah.
And I hand him whatever the middle scroll is.
All right.
I think there were 3, right? 3?
Yeah, there were 3.
Yeah.
Getting the free identifier of the goblin just because we helped his shop. Let's go.
So
Not that we don't
while
have the
they're-
ability.
While they're doing that, we're in agreement that we do let this gentleman go, and in doing so, he passes on the message to Bloody Maggie, hey, we want to talk to you.
and we're reasonable people.
Also, I
the
want to
most
do
part.
apologize for being so rude to him. I am sorry.
I feel like someone else here should definitely apologize for being so rude to him, but it's not you. Don't worry, Joust.
Huh?
No,
What?
it is true. I did say some mean, hurtful things to him in the combat. It was in
Oh.
the heat of the moment. I am
Oh, right. I
sorry.
forgot about the part where we kicked his ass.
No, he gave a wonderful fight.
Would have been more if you hadn't been using your pesky magics.
Well, I'm sorry, but I need the advantage. You beat me at least 3-1 in strength. I had to even the odds.
Take that as the compliment it is.
Well, I
Not to
think
mention,
you are
his
very
magic only
skilled.
made it into a 2v2.
That is
Just a
true.
shame that you're second.
Yeah, anyway. So, we're in agreement on that, yes?
Yes, I believe he is of good character. He is strong, and albeit a bit simple, but he is a good man.
I would.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, Joss will help untie him as well.
You can take all your stuff. Your friends, your goblin bro, did we knock out one of the goblins? We absolutely did, right?
The two goblins ran away, and
The third guy was still dazed, and then you put him outside and told him to leave.
yeah, he ran.
yes.
Yeah, and then the roguish one gave the cryptic warning and ran off. That was it. Yeah.
I forgot how funny I was to that guy. It's a good bit. It's a good bit.
I
Anyway.
mean, yes.
So what are the scrolls of, or are you gonna type them to me? Yep.
Second.
Alright.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da.
So, as you ritual cast identify, Muck doesn't seem to be messing around as he immediately casts his identify.
Ah. He doesn't want to wait the 10-minute. He's going the pro mode instead of the free mode. Got it.
Hey, I don't have any.
Spell
I
slot?
don't have any spell slots left, so.
It makes sense. Makes sense.
Rana, scroll number 1.
'Kay.
As you begin to unravel it and cast your magic through it, you begin to see various different languages begin to just scrawl themselves across the paper. Some of which you do recognize, a lot of them you don't, but for a split moment as you're identifying it, you almost see them clearly at the same time. You begin to understand the languages that are within it. The tongue spell.
Huns?
That is a very useful spell. I know that one.
I'm definitely wrapping that and keeping that for later.
That is part of my programming.
Don't forget that we have a wizard that can actually like do the spellbook scribe thing.
Yeah, kind of a thing.
At that
Dora's
point, the
already opened
goblin's
it.
already like wrapped up the scroll he has and sort of hands it to, throws it out to one of you and just like,
Makes your brain stronger.
What?
Laura grabs it back.
Creates an impenetrable fortress of intellect on your mind.
Ah.
Huh.
That-
Fascinating. And
And what would
I'm
you call this spell?
Intellect fortress.
There you go.
And I am going to cast. I'm going to ritual cast one more time on the third scroll.
By the way, I think Intellect Fortress is an actual spell. I just
It is.
yeah. I was like, oh boy, what a very cheeky spell.
last one you find, it's a more devious ritual. Just by reading the starting ingredients from identifying this ritual, drop of blood, piece of flesh, pinch of bone dust, whatever pile of bones or so you might and be reanimated. Animate dead spell.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's actually
that
quite useful.
is
Quite useful. Quite useful.
quite the spell.
Good
Or,
third level spell.
Go write this one down. And I'm going to hand it to it.
I mean, I could write the other one down and you could have to scroll later.
Fine. Take them both.
Thank you.
Do you want Intellect Fortress as well, or should we just keep that as a one-of? We could sell it too.
I mean, we could write it down and then sell it, right?
I mean,
just-
it's just copying it. It's just copying a spell. Won't destroy the scroll or anything.
It just would take him time, I suppose.
Time and ink, which I might have to. Muck, do you actually have the ink I need to copy these down?
Oh, yes, yes. Plenty of inks, plenty of writings. If this muckhead over here hadn't broken it.
As he goes, like, searching through the rubble in order to see if any of the materials that he needs are still intact.
Oh yeah, he might have had like an Everfill and ink thing and stuff.
You can't just use any old ink for this.
No, requires special ink.
These are magical runes. You need a little bit more than your standard.
Weave cannot recognize simple ink. It needs to recognize its own ebb and flow.
That is so fascinating. I did not know the academic arts of arcanery were so intense.
Yes,
It
and
is
I
wielded differently
definitely-
by different people.
Yes, I definitely want to make sure I have these on hand. I'll wave the animate dead spell at Pain and go. This one will come in handy if we ever find your sense of humor.
Haha, very funny.
Just like I am writing that one down. He writes that down. That is a good one.
If you say it again, it's not going to have the same punch as he did.
I'm
Since
sure
it,
comedy comes in threes. We'll find a way.
since it
Comedy
seems like
comes in threes.
since it seems like we're done here, I'm going to go home and go to bed. I'm exhausted.
Go on, get some rest.
Does Bruise say anything as we like kind of get him undone and everything?
Oi.
Huh?
Where you go?
Yeah.
Side are you on, anyways? You don't look like the type who would bend the knee and batter its any of his coordinates.
I'm trying to keep my family safe. That includes these ones here. So whatever keeps my family safe, that's all I strive to do.
Olafe will say, my own predisposition makes me immediately want to vote for the underdog, those who are oppressed. Part of my being wants me to help you specifically.
Long time might has made right around here. Strongest got to do whatever the hell they wanted. No duty, no honor, nothing. Doesn't sound nice to me.
You should
Didn't
know then.
It didn't sound nice for my daughter.
You should know, at the very least. And this is coming from someone with experience. This won't just end clean. There's always going to be blood to pay.
Never expected it. Mean. When to make it right. Oh. For all our sake, then. He sort of looks down to Drana. Do you take care of that family of yours? No one else here will. You really want to help support things? On me. I'll take you to
Where?
Bloody Maggie. And with that, he just walk off.
Excellent. Excellent.
I follow him out the door. Where do you want me to find you?
I want a rematch.
You didn't fight me. You want a rematch against him?
He just starts walking.
Good luck, friend.
And I'll start walking home. Whichever
I'll
way
start
that
cleaning
is.
up. At least they didn't ruin my bed.
You
Before
all.
we go, just before we go, do you have enough ink left that wasn't smashed?
I don't know. Seems to have been
If you
flung
would-
about the place. But I'm sure it's
If
under
you-
something somewhere.
If
Okay.
you would
He just
like,
sort of
everyone.
takes a mage hand, like his mage hand almost like looks like it's delicately picking up the wood before unceremoniously flinging it across the room.
Hey, how about I just come back when this is clean?
Yeah.
If you would like, everyone, I can be here and help him clean up as well as get my
You
rest.
have done enough wandering off on your own.
I will not wander off. I will be right here. And that way, I will not be indisposing you at the
Just
bar.
what we mean is that you need to stay with the group.
Well, I am just right over here, but I have an obligation to the shop.
You
No.
have no
I
obligations to stick around where you are going to be staring at me in my sleep.
Very well. My obligations have just opened up. He says, like, nodding.
Your
like,
obligation
very
is
well.
to this group first and foremost.
Directive
Understand?
updated. Directive updated.
What?
I'm
Directive
sorry.
updated.
As he just nods and he's like, what were we talking about?
Anyway,
Let's
I'm
head to
heading
the
back
inn.
over to the inn. I'm fucking tired.
I have done way too much punching today.
Go, get. I'll meet you there.
Just
I'm
kind of
going to walk
eye
in
him
place, I have
as
no
he
reason to
walks
hurry.
past. Yeah. Just will eye Pain as he walks out, but then follow behind Alafi.
So I know Drana's going back to the family place. Is everyone else going back to the inn?
Yeah.
Joss will stand outside because he probably knows he's not wanted inside after pissing off the bartender.
Inside the bar, taking the college squat. Got it.
Yeah, just like he does what Bender does when he's on the deserted island. Ah, perfect. And Boxer just puts it on top of him. Now I have shelter. Well, I've got shelter all figured out. It's like,
House of
Yeah, just
Joust.
crawl into my freaking little pod and just plop down.
Aura.
Tired.
As you're making your way back to the inn, feel this unease about you. Does 19 hit you?
Yeah.
A dart hits the back of your neck. And I need you to make a con save.
Oh no.
oh no, they attack the wizard.
Shh.
Oh, yes, no, geek the mage.
16?
16. You feel this stiffness come to your body, but with enough force you're able to just push past it. And as you turn around, you just see the mask, the hood, the short stature of the goblin that you charmed here before at the bar.
Oh no.
And as you
Oh,
turn
yeah,
around,
he's
he just
probably-
like immediately ducks back and runs off.
Is that what I get for trying not to hurt you?
Are we anywhere near him?
You want me to chase after him? I could probably grab him
No.
and bring him back.
We've been through enough today.
Okay.
Pull a dart out of his neck and.
Yeah, it's a pretty gnarly thing. It hurts to pull out because it seems to be like forked and pronged.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh man, it's like a lawn dart in your neck. Ouch.
Little shit.
Wait, what the fuck happened?
The little goblin I charmed at the bar just got me in the back of the neck with a dart that was. God knows what that was about to do to me.
How do you feel?
Started to feel stiff, but I'm okay now.
Probably some kind of paralyzing poison or something.
Well, you better get inside for rest. I will be sure to keep an eye out from him from my place in the alleyway.
I think we'd rather have you watch us from in our rooms, Joust.
To be fair, the closer you are, probably the better, because inside is not the safest either.
Very well. I will go through the window because I don't think I'm allowed through the front door.
There is no.
You do
There are no
realize-
windows to this bar.
You
looks at-
do,
he
you
look-
do realize that there are actually like beds here, not actual rooms, right?
Yes, I know. But I do not sleep, so I will have to find a corner to stand in.
I'm not
I
worried
better-
about you.
I better get a disguise on. You see, he like kind of ruffles his hat around and like makes it,
You
puts his hat down
Do
to
what you need to.
like,
You do what you need to just keep yourself fucking from being stolen or whatever.
With that pain, you resign yourself to head back into the starboard bow, and Spirits just sort of nods as you just stumble your way up to bed you have rented.
Just gonna settle in. As I'm actually settling in, I'm gonna take out the wanted poster that I took off the wall. Just real quick, I want to see if there's any like name or like
Anyways.
alien anything that gives me information on who actually posted it.
Investigation.
Okay.
As the rest of you, Tora, Alafi, bed.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure my coin purse is tied very
Wait,
tight.
why did I roll with advantage? That was stupid. I wasn't just roll.
When you
Anyway.
put the advantage roll, it doesn't. Yeah, you're good.
It only counts
Anyway.
if you put
24.
2 dice on the board, so that is a 19.
All right, cool. 24 in
Yeah.
total.
Joust will
24.
also apologize and go to see if he can find a place that he could just be away from everybody.
That feels like being by himself. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying I had to apologize to the bartender before I could probably come in.
Anyway,
Fine, dear. About it. The little antsy is all.
You've had a long day. I am sorry.
5 copper. Get
Here is a gold. Take it. That is my last gold. Friends. See, like, and he just like goes for the handshake and just goes, "All right," like thumbs up and walks away.
so with a 24 on my investigation,
Yes. At first, you don't see other writings on it except the wanted, the dollar amount, gold amounts rather. But sort of flip around in the bed a bit and sort of try to put it to candlelight. begin to see it almost reads like a shopping list in a way. Almost like 2 buckets of water, 5 pounds of bone meal, etc. Do you recognize this thieves' cant?
Oh,
These seemingly random list of things on a list indicates something more nefarious. Hands of one of the opposing houses. It's a flat.
Geinrich.
Whoever put this poster up was somehow affiliated with, sent a message to fellow kin that he is to be hunted down.
I'm gonna fold that up. I'm gonna put the wanted poster just back in my inventory. Almost like I never even found anything. Almost like, and just turn off or just blow out the candle and just try to fall asleep.
Alright. Rana. Return
Yes.
back to family abode. Your fathers are both snugly sleeping. Ameletta sort of sat to what is now a cold furnace. Sort of a meditative, not sleeping, but focused.
I'm going to probably sit down next to her, just kind of staring at the furnace, but still.
It is cold, you do. What embers are left are small, light warm.
Even after all my travels, I miss this little place. Such little amount of heat can change the temperature so much.
What a small little spark caused such a raging inferno.
Yeah. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to hear about them. If you're willing to talk about them.
They were friends of mine. Long ago. In the city of constant rain. God of the tempest.
I've never been that far east. Wow.
Has many worries and constant storms, pirates to the highlands to the east, falling fire to the south. They are constant, diligently prepared any threats to appear in their cities. Which is
How
why
did-
the rain gave it so much, almost like blanket of safety.
How
In-
did
sorry.
we remain hidden in
In-
such a place?
in broad daylight, dear. The rain and the overcast blotted the sun. We were able to walk freely in our heavy raincoats and masks to protect us from the wet. It was very easy to go about inconspicuous.
Sounds wonderful.
For a long time. But in a land of storms, lightning always does have to strike at least. The prophecy
Yeah.
was told, and my kin began to become hunted down.
So my parents fleed to Gallius, and you fleed south.
Yes. Lost contact with them when I did that. Not know where they are. Perhaps they returned. Though. That would be very risky. The houses expect us to return home. The most obvious place to hide.
So they probably have ambushes set up all over that city, waiting for our kind.
Yes.
I guess the only ones we can trust is ourselves and our friends that we've made from the outside.
They're hard to come by. It's nice to have friends. Keep close and trust.
Agreed. Well, if this spark can create such a raging inferno, maybe it can also help in healing the wounds that it caused.
Careful you do not burn the wood.
I can't save everyone. I know. But I'm willing to try and access what I can to save as many as I can. As many of our people as we can. I'm not a saint. I'm not a savior. I study and I worship my family, and if my family is being hunted, then I will defend them and protect them. I will use the fire to burn our enemies.
And who would you call your enemy, Drana? She sort of
Currently,
dips her hand in the embers.
the basilisk. I'm not letting him kill my family. And I don't think I could desert my friends either. They seem to want to change the ways around here, which I'm okay with. But if you're asking in general, I don't know. Not yet, at least.
She pulls her hand back. Smoldering coal. Take what you do. Hold it.
I will hold the hole with her. Yes.
As you take it out of the palm, sort of flips her hand over, palming it, grips your hand. Feel the burning sensation on your palm, sort of scalds you.
The Drana takes a very deep breath. Trying not to, flinch in pain.
Take what you know. Let that fly away. Pain. Come your resolve. The world know. Things that you burn strongly. Never be let go. Lets you. Brings her hand. Sort of begins to wipe the ashes off of.
I don't know what I would do here. I guess I would squeeze it tight. Keep it close.
Hone in on that. Let it become a reminder. Things you're currently fighting. And to help you discover what. Continue to strive.
Thank you for everything.
In the grand scheme of things, I've done very. Teach you the best thing.
It's all I want. I want to learn how to be like my people. I want to save my people. I want to help them.
Someday soon we shall return to Vultan.
And we shall take back our home.
Miles enough. You need rest.
You know, if you're cold, you could share my bed. I hear body heat warms people up. As I go and lie down.
You
And I
walk away. She sort of laughs it off, but as you pass by this passing doubt, curiosity, before heading off to
Alright. Do we all get a long rest?
not yet.
Oh.
Drama.
I'm not sure I like that answer, but go ahead.
Of course. Gonna borrow him real quick.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, damn it!
You had to say something.
I thought it was funny. I mean, it kind of is. Anyway, hi.
Alafi.
Yeah.
As you rest that night, you begin to dream a familiar dream. Stone walls, throne that sits at the center. But something's off.
Mhm.
You notice the throne is empty.
That ain't right. I'll call out immediately. Morgan! Looking around, thinking he's pulling some Inviso trick on me.
Now who's Morgan?
Huh?
As you begin to step closer to the throne, this blood red visage begins to appear sitting on the throne. Their hands dug deep into the armrest of the throne. This chilling feel of fight or flight instinct sort of kicks into you as your feet feel as if they're stuck to the ground.
Oh.
Before you sits Predator of bestial nature. This ethereal visage possibility. You see rows of gnashing teeth, gills on the neck,
Mm-hmm.
the long hair, and your ear-like eyes, these rounded shark eyes. You,
Mm-hmm.
different.
Ilafi's face would have concern.
In this moment, your body can feel this urged instincts that are trying to kick in, to freeze, to flee, to fight. What do you do?
Ooh. Ilafi has to, as always, he's been in a situation like this before, perhaps lucky that he's fought Morgran here in this space. Albeit without Morgran, he's definitely unsettled. But he's going to do the same thing he tried against Morgran. Remaining patient. He's going to take a defensive stance. Because if there's anything Alafi is good at, it is staying steady.
Okay.
Strong resolve. It's not like there's any exits to this room anyway.
Nope. You continue to take strong stance, your feet dug into the ground, waiting for any moment that something might strike you. Sort of just observes you in the stance and goes, "See, you do not act out of recklessness. Time your strikes just right. And only there is a threat greater than you coming. You do not need to dominate a battlefield. You do not need to command the ocean. You are the greatest threat within it. Even if the guppies, fish of the sea, don't. We shall see how long you can stand there. Hunger more takes its toll. Laffy, I want you to regain that key point you lost back.
Okay. I will take this. I'm not sure how I feel about this for some reason. I thought I'd be happy when this happened.
In addition to that, you're going to get a 30-foot swimming speed.
Okay. You got it. I'm not going to mark this on my character sheet just yet, for funsies. So the other guys are a little out of the loop.
Very well.
As this interaction ends, Ilafi feels that little welling of power, and it's kind of what he's been looking for. He can feel that tightness in his chest from before dissipate, and while his concern for Morgran is definitely there, he feels almost relief at having more control, at least for a moment.
Well, the Mag.
Taking a second for your...
Oh.
Oh.
At last, we return from the void.
It was very dark in there.
That could be
In
that.
hindsight, I should have just bumped you all out instead of moving myself. Now it looks like I'm all alone up here.
If we all exit call and rejoin call quick, it should fix.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
All
I.
right. All right.
Did it work?
Uh-oh, no
Hold
it
up.
didn't.
That
Uh-oh.
My fucking intro played. No.
Oh no!
Are we
I barely heard
invisible?
it anyways.
Yep.
Oh no, they've all gone invisible.
Invisible.
Someone uncast that invisibility spell.
New concept, solo streaming D&D.
Solo D&D, it's just Gob all by himself.
Just
No,
got
that's
rolling
Baldur's
at 20.
Gate. That's
Hang
Baldur's
on,
Gate.
let me
That's single
the
player
Baldur's Gate
Baldur's
solo
Gate.
run.
let me test something real quick. This works.
Ah, that works.
Hey.
This works
Hey.
somehow. All right.
Ruby happened again.
Yeah. That's what I like. It goes.
That's what happens when you make the soundboard global.
It's
Well-
so funny.
Well, looks like Drana anime arc when.
Sorry about the little technical
Is it
difficulty.
Drama
We'll
already
get
like
there.
so much anime though?
I know.
Is she?
It's
All
good.
right.
I mean, a little. You're pretty. You got the vampire edge.
I know. You're Vampire Hunter D. Let's go, baby.
You've
Let's
all
go.
been waiting for this one for a long time. Everybody get their long rest.
Thank you.
Yeah. Woo!
Nothing changes for me.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I mean, for me, it was just spell slots and like mostly spell slots. I mean, I did get wonked a bit though.
Quite a lot actually.
Not too bad, you know.
Mm.
Yeah,
Alright.
that one on there's not right. Show ya. See. Yeah.
You all waken. The bright early morning. Sounds of the docks ringing with bells as ships are setting out or coming in. Starboard bow, usually most sailors who have come to rest here are already up and out to get back to their boats. Intermingle with the town once more.
Is Tora up? I imagine because he has like a shorter long rest time than he would.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
same with
Yeah, it's-
Joust. He would be up at the same time.
Yeah. So he's probably been up for the last few hours.
I'm gonna hop on out of my pod and just like mosey on over.
Yeah, he's been awake, but he's just kind of lounging in his little space.
I'm gonna try sleight of hand to try and steal his chair from under him.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh man, this is when Tora busts out the 3D chess move. He's doing the whole like just propping himself up his leg.
This will
like,
be
"Ooh."
Tora, this will be contested with your perception check.
All right, try and beat a 19.
Well, you weren't that far off, just 10 away.
That's amazing.
It's just one off, technically.
Whether it's because your mind was off by just contemplating your deck of cards and rearranging them in a specific order, you are caught off guard as a chair from beneath you just sort of falls out and you just...
Thank you. Just sits in the chair.
Well, good morning, sunshine. Ow.
That was funny.
There was a little bit, yeah.
Getting tired of getting snuck up from behind. Just stands up and brushes himself off.
Hmm.
Did you have any luck copying these spells, Tora? You had been up earlier. I had noticed you when I awakened from my sleep cycle.
Oh, Muck has the ink. He doesn't know where it was because his place is trashed.
Very well. That does make sense. Would you like to go check there, or should we discuss what our next plan is between this just a function we are at?
The place was pretty wrecked. He probably slept at some point. Let's give him a little more time.
Very well. I guess that brings up the elephant in the room. What are we going to do about our path and which does we choose?
Well, we're not making any decisions not without drama.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is her home. This is her call.
Well, very well. I would like to see just what you all think in general.
I think about a lot of things in general. Unless they're not important, then I don't think about them at all.
Yes, be sure not to post them in general. I'm joking. Giles thinks about it. He's like, I think that it is strange to see things stay the same. It is the only constant in life that I have found in my short time being awake, and that change seems to be the constant thing.
Yeah, it's
I'm
kind of
not
how
sure if
things
you're
go.
trying. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just kind of how things go. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're trying to be poignant or anything. I'm a
No,
little bit too drowsy to care, really.
I'm just saying, if not we had a chance to make a better life, would we not take it? Instead of holding on to what we know, unless a new thing could lead to possible new beginnings, new creations, new hopes. Would you not take that chance?
Just I
Can you
want you to
crea-
take one good look at me.
Alright. You see,
What
he
the
does
fuck do you
take.
think my existence is?
Then I suppose you would be on the side of change.
I'm on the side that helps me survive. That's it.
But if you stand for nothing, what do you fight for?
That doesn't mean I stand for nothing.
It seems like it. It seems you like to go for the easy way out. Something to save your skin pain.
Oh my fucking.
We're really having this talk without eating first. I haven't had
First off,
yeah.
yes. Secondly, you're making a lot of assumptions about me that you really have no business in actually making assumptions on.
That is why I am asking what you think, and you're just standing there giving me some roundabout explanation.
You're the one that fucking, like, try and made a fucking philosophical bullshit right at my fucking breakfast table, which, by the way, haven't had anything to eat yet.
Well, I'm
You
sorry.
mind?
I'm
you eventually
sorry. I don't.
see spirits come up and slap these slabs of salmon on the table.
Thank you.
Salmon for breakfast. God damn. Jeez. Like, rich, fancy.
It's a pirate hovel. What more do you want? Ham and eggs?
Well, I am
Wait.
fine.
Joust, you don't eat.
Yes. Would anybody like seconds? Like, Joust looks at it and says, it is prepared lovely, but I am unfortunately not hungry.
Well, you're the one who paid for it last night.
Indeed I did.
So she sort of just like goes back to underneath the table.
Yeah, I kind of just slide it over in the middle of the table. I am sorry. I should have seen if you all needed breakfast.
Yeah, you should have.
Before dropping deep philosophical and esoteric answers.
Mm-hmm. You definitely should have. He just starts eating.
He kind of splits into 3 parts and slides the pieces onto you guys' plates. Like, there we go. Nice and even.
You know, Tora will happily eat.
Joust is looking happy.
So how are you
All
guys-
of you eat.
So how are you guys feeling this morning?
No one's tried to shoot a dart at me yet. You know,
It's a good start.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Indeed. Systems are running at optimal levels.
though my back strangely hurts for some reason.
Oh, I wonder how that happened.
I think it was
Just-
I think it is when you fell on your bottom.
You know, that could be it, yeah.
You just have this like sadistic streak all of a sudden.
What?
He was
are you
being
talking about?
really mean to that guy last night.
That is true.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We didn't specify which of the two we really meant this time, did we, Tora?
Not this time, no.
Hmm. Well, alright.
Do you think we should, after breakfast, go to see if Tora is awake and all right?
You mean Drona?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Also, Tora, are you doing all right? He turns like,
Well,
I
apparently he had injured his back for some fucking reason. I don't know how that happened.
you see
right.
Joust.
Just got really beat up last night. His Elafin like taps his head a couple times. Like he probably still isn't quite put together up there yet. He got hit really hard by that guy's axe.
Yeah.
That is true. I am having trouble remembering your all names. As he thinks for a second. Right, Elaine. Ilafi. No. It is strange.
You called me dear. That was really funny last time you said that. Really
Ah,
good.
yes. Very well, dear. We shall do that.
Laffy just burst out laughing.
But anyway, I'm just saying. It seems that we have an important decision to make, and time is not on our side.
It's the exact same joke that he heard the other day, but Laffy is absolutely doubled over with gut-wrenching laughter.
You are enjoying this a little too much.
It's so funny no matter how many times I hear it. Okay. I'll go get Drana. We'll bring her here. She can come here for breakfast. If she hasn't already had breakfast.
That seems
To
like
be
a
fair-
good plan.
To be fair, if we want to talk, it might be better to do it at a private home rather than in the middle of a bar.
I agree.
You know? That's a good
Indeed.
point. Were we going to meet someone, though? Potentially. We'll talk amongst ourselves first. We'll worry about the details
No,
later.
No, yeah, discuss with Drana first, then let's see if we can't find him.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. Off we go.
But it is strange.
Can y'all roll me a D100, please?
Cool.
Oh, exciting! It's been a while. I've actually been.
Oh boy,
this
74 wolves!
I feel
no.
like we could fight 74 wolves.
I've got
We
a
have
fireball. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
we have fireball. We win that
I
fight
got
100%.
10.
A 10,
A
impressive.
10.
Yeah.
Hang on.
What was
83.
So
I don't know.
83.
Yeah, 83.
83. Oh, nice.
54, right in the middle.
47. Also very much so in the middle.
I just need to get a. We got a
Two.
82. 82.
Why does it say 2?
Well, 2, and then there was an 8 no, because I didn't have the other
okay,
digit one.
okay,
So I was
okay.
like, oh,
Yeah,
whoops, yeah. I gotta get the other percentile. I was like, whoops, I have 2 of the same. Yeah. 82.
Notice
Right.
that.
Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, I was just looking at your dice roll. It's different. Neat. Very useful for a wizard, I imagine.
You can also like program the buttons to do like certain like common commands. I just never.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh.
Pretty handy.
Yeah, fancy.
So,
Dude.
you make your way to the Emberlight residence. And you can already feel the warmth beginning as the fires of the furnace begin to light up once more. You see the familiar sights of Drana, her parents, Camelot, sitting on a little stool. Then, soon as one of you breaks the veil, good morning. Y'all had your breakfast yet? Still got some fresh
Morning,
fruit for
all.
you.
I am still feeling a little hungry. I'll take some more.
I would eat, but boy howdy, am I stuffed.
Some apples and bananas still left over.
I'll take an apple slice.
Maybe just take your little dagger and just begin to carve an apple out.
Yee.
Just looks at an apple questioningly and he says, "What are you?" Like,
Drana is definitely eating an apple. just kind of smiling. Although one of her hands seems to be covered in, like, ash.
Ash and
Drana.
soot.
Yeah.
Drana, it seems your hand has been dirtied. Were you cleaning out the forge?
I look over to Camelot. You could say that. So I take another bite of the apple.
I think
Yeah.
that's the end of that question.
Well, we don't
Just
want to clean
looks
it too
left
much.
and right.
Sometimes the embers build character. Each piece personable.
I do not understand the context of this conversation. Just is looking left and right. I do not know.
I mean, with you two embers, of course, there's always going to be character here.
Ah,
Referring to
you
Drana's parents
flatter
in this
us.
case.
So, what's the big plan for y'all today? I know we're gonna try to start getting work on that ore of yours. Now that we have an idea of what we're dealing with.
Oh yeah, we have a serious conversation to have, don't we?
We have multiple conversations we seem to be shirking off.
It's always gonna be serious when the basilisk gets involved, so might as well just start laying it on us.
So, you remember yesterday how the basilisk sent us to find a way to kill someone who's already dead? This Bloody Maggie?
Yep, the whole Bloody Maggie legend, yes, I remember.
Yep. So we found her. At least we're pretty sure we know where she is.
Yep.
Oh,
Not
that's
dead.
good news. So you can just take care of this right away, lickety split, like, he just snaps a finger.
This
More
problem.
complicated than that.
Yeah, that.
Always more
she's-
complicated. As he just, you hear the bellows just going off underneath the furnace.
She's trying to start a rebellion against the king of the pirates.
He sort of stops mid peeling a banana. I see. And who would the rebellion involve exactly? Because it sounds to me like it. Oh, I don't know. They're just gonna attack the whole town?
She has a few followers, but we think she has one idea in particular, but I don't know how realistic it is.
Boy.
You're not wrong, though. But judging from what people have said about her around town, she doesn't seem like the type to just kill anyone. But I could be wrong.
Wish they just.
You know?
I mean, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that, but. Just say it. Right. For the smart one, she'd just go out and try to take the basilisk out herself and then be done with that.
Or it's so easy.
It's so easy.
I didn't stop to think about this yesterday when we were having this conversation. Bloody Maggie is still a very violent person. I'm not sure if putting her in charge would be the way to go, would it?
Well, she was always very focused. When she, given an order, she'd do it. So if she's focused and hell-bent on taking on the basilisk, I don't know what she'd do afterwards.
Main thing is that we want to protect you two. Because you're family.
Aw, shucks.
And if this place is going to go up like a powder keg with or without our help, right? Then best to secure you guys in your home as much safety as we can.
Or
Sort of forgetting their names. So sorry.
Grindel and Sven.
Grindel and Sven. Write that down on a sticky note right in front of me.
One. Grindel is the quiet one. Sven is the talkative one. Yeah.
See Sven look over to Grindel, and after a moment, you see Grindel nod. Well, wanted to do this, but if things are gonna start heading off here, then may have to find new lodging.
Do you have a place to go?
Well, we're a couple friends. Long time ago. You know, back in the Durandal days.
Yeah. That's an important name.
It would have been the capital of the dwarves.
Yeah, makes sense.
Back in the Durandal days, we had a friend. He ended up settling down in Falling Fire.
What was his name?
Asbestos.
I see. You see Joss turns, excuse me a moment. And he walks outside for a moment.
All right?
No idea.
Josh has been taking more moments to himself recently. I think it might be best to let him have those moments.
And he walks back in and he's like, I'm sorry, I had to think of something.
Well, Asbestos has his operations set up in Falling Fire, and we were to appeal to his good senses, he might be able to give us a place to work, or otherwise stay.
If anything, they would be safe there.
Believe you me, it's not the one I want. Falling Fire is, while safe, it's hardly a place where you can sort of tries to think about it.
Be yourself.
Express yourself, yes.
You see Joss nods and he's like, mm-hmm.
We settled here because not only was it the closest back to home, but it was a place where we could freely continue our forging and explore a little bit. In Falling Fire, they're gonna have us just build swords for an army, build swords for an army, build armor for an army. Gonna be all the same work.
Or Gearforge production.
Oh, that stuff. I don't know what that stuff's about, but Festus has nothing to do with that.
Well, I mean, I have seen your iron work. At least processing supplies would be not off the market.
At the very least, will be useful there.
Indeed.
Why not try and set up shop in Scandisium? It's neutral territory.
We also may have another place that could protect you, but it may take some time for them to get up here.
Elysium isn't really known for its skills with the forge. No offense. Plus, we'd all just be strangers there. No one to really know,
Buying
no
a
one to
house
really
is expensive.
Plus, yes, it's a very how would you describe it, Grindel? Bougie. Yeah, bougie.
Depends on the neighborhood.
And Falling Fire isn't?
It is not.
Like the industrial complex there in Falling Fire. If you're not a part of the army, you're working to build for that army.
Scandisium has several neighborhoods along that bridge.
Not saying it's not a good bet, but
what?
It's gonna be hard to just be strangers coming in and just setting up your shop. I mean,
I understand, but you have to take your safety into account. Consider it an option.
You potentially could stay at the college. They're the
really
ones
interested
who-
in any of that magic mumbo jumbo.
And even then, mages like those, I wouldn't trust them with a freaking 10-foot pole.
Yes, but we are doing a job for them, and as long as you two are the best at smithing this material, then they will definitely feel the need to keep you safe.
Yes, they could offer asylum while it is a project to be worked on.
Drana, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Makes
Thank
sense,
you.
actually. That does.
It's actually
yeah.
it's a fair idea. The
That is my persuasion. +4.
Not bad.
entirely unrelated. Gurg's immediate assumption is that this is a terrible idea. We're just taking them away from
14.
one potential bad guy, giving them to another person who we are like 80% sure is a bad guy.
Yeah, and then find
Yeah.
out later that
To be
they are,
fair-
captured, etc., etc. Yeah,
Like, to be fair, our characters wouldn't have nearly
No.
that much of an inclination, but like I, as a person, am just like
Yeah.
so suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like
Grindel-
in character, I'd be like, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Great Grindel sort of looks up and you see his eyebrow flutter a bit. And he's like, "Could work." Well, I mean, there's potential if we're the first ones to ever work with this material. They're gonna want to see how we do it, and then I think you might have something there, sweetie.
We could make contact with our contact in the college, and
Let's not settle on any
And Laffy
ideas
pulls the
just
rock
yet.
out like, oh, not yet? Okay.
Not yet, no.
not yet.
Well-
But we need to clarify a few things before we take steps into potentially the city getting attacked.
Right, you need to figure out fast, or not methodically, how you plan on dealing with the Basilisk problems. And,
Should anything ever happen to be... Sorry.
My bad.
Should anything happen to be going sideways, we'll let you know ahead of time.
our lights will trust your judgment. In the honor of our ancestors.
With a
I'll
nod,
have
I'm
our
actually going to go over
ancestors.
to Camelot and pull her aside.
Now, let's get this buckler ready. Yep. As you see, one gets the bellows ready while the other starts getting the ore ready.
You see Jas is just eyeing the ore, by the way. He's just staring at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, you've pulled Camelot. She's just like, oh. Your time here is productive.
For better or worse, yes. I also found something.
I'm going to pull out the wanted poster of Caneth.
Recognize him?
Yes, you.
I'm going to show her the thieves' cant, and I'm going to translate it for her.
What does this?
Means that somebody is looking for my house. So, if they think that your target has basically been eliminated, they might go after mine. It still doesn't mean that you can't keep your head down.
You got? I sent you a message.
At best, just lay low. If anything seems not preferable to your safety, take every precaution that you need to. It's bad enough that you're here with degenerates like these neighbors, but it'd be even worse if Gonrick were here.
I know the houses were hunting us. Not understand why we didn't start other. Quite unilateral. Disagreement.
And I don't think that the House of Flesh would be, for lack of a better word, smart enough to initiate this manhunt on their own.
We must be careful. House of Flesh is on the move, then you see her lip quiver a little bit.
Just keep your head down, stay with them, look out for yourself, alright? As far as they're aware, you're dead. Let's keep it that way for now.
She just nods. Time to do now.
I need to make contact with the house. Report this information. That's the best that I really can do.
And here in Gallius?
Figure out this problem with Bloody Maggy. I could kill two birds with one stone somehow. Or I could handle two jobs. I'm used to it.
Just gonna get up, pat her on the shoulder, and, just return to the group. Actually, no. I'm gonna actually put my hand on Drana's shoulder and just tell her, like,
Take a walk for a minute, I'll be back.
I look up to him, and I hold up 3 fingers. That is all.
What, 3 minutes or 3 hours? How generous are you being?
3 jobs.
Yeah. By the way, nobody likes a nosy Nancy. Just saying.
You seem to like me just fine.
Yeah, well... Try to have some respect to my privacy, if you would, please.
Mhm.
and as I'm heading out, I'm gonna actually look for a dead drop.
Okay.
If I can potentially find one.
Give me a perception check.
You got it.
What's everybody else doing?
6.
Elafi is doing a classic just vibing.
Yeah, Tora's kind of keeping off to the side. He's shuffling through cards.
Joust is strangely curious. He's been contemplating the properties over and over in his head through the night on this ore, and he wants to kind of really examine it if it resonates with him or something that seems familiar.
An Arcana
But
check,
yeah.
Joust.
Oh.
Drana?
Let's see.
Drana is just focusing on that lump of coal that she probably just laid on the table.
All
Alright, we got
Pain,
a
unfortunately,
we got a
with a
dirty
6, the rowdiness of Gallius seems to have swept up whatever dead drops you could have found here.
Alright.
We have dirty 20, by the way, go.
Dirty 20.
It's like Frodo in the ring, just like staring at it, almost like.
Listen, I know this is brand new stuff, but keep your eyes off the goods. Might save
I
you
am
some eye strain as he sort of like looks at your irises.
You see, like, his eyes flicker for a moment. He's like, I am sorry. I was busy analyzing the piece. I did not get an appropriate look at it, but was just curious, is all. It seems familiar, is all. And he kind of turns and he's like, and kind of walks away. Like, he's like, I am sorry, I mean your way, and kind of like steps aside. If you would like any help, I'd be happy to make assistance.
Sending you something in.
Got it. You got it. The memes.
Ooh.
The memes channel. That's where we're putting all of Joust's information.
That's
Okay.
not totally out of character.
Yeah, Joust looks at it and he just is like, all right, and just kind of turns around and is like, look at it. He's like, so, should we go to see if we get you that ink tour or something? While they are busy smelting that, and then we can all coincide later on what our decision is with this Bloody Mary. Maggie. I am sorry. Names seem to be confusing today, Marcia.
I'll go with you,
Archie.
Tora.
I say as I come back.
Ah. Oh. Oh, it is a toothache. Hello, toothache.
That's a good one. I like that one.
This might be my favorite glitch yet.
Joss looks like he's like, I am sorry. What glitch are you speaking of?
That's not my name.
Oh, please do Tora next.
Oh,
What's this one's name?
as he looks and he says, Fancy Tony?
Fancy Tony!
Tony.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I mean,
All right, Fancy Tony, lead the way. Let's go back over to the freaking magic shop. Let's go. Come on.
You have now all
Alright.
found your aliases.
Yep, that's
we got
exactly what I was
fancy.
thinking.
What did I say for Alafi? Did I say like Alondo or something? Like
Oh god, I forget. Oh no, I've already forgotten the funny.
no, Elefante or something like that. Is something weird.
Elefante.
I'm okay with this.
Elefante,
Yeah.
Toothache, and Fancy Tony.
All right. Tony's gonna leave the house to go back to the shop.
Joss is looking and he's like, oh boy, I am glad I did not get everyone's names confused. And starts falling like halfway behind.
Yep, good job, Joust.
Joust? Oh yes, that is my name.
So as you're pushing through the battered hallways of Gallius, you come through this sort of flea market-esque section. You begin to get this heavy aroma of just incense and potpourri, and this sort of like smoke around peddler who's sitting just sort of cross-legged in these like raggedy burlap robes, this sort of hood that sort of like reaches halfway across their head, not all the way fully up. She's just squinting up at people, just like, "Have your fortune for silver?
Ooh,
I can
boy,
tell
that
your
sounds-
past, your present, your future. All in the cards. Just one silver piece."
Oh boy, that sounds exactly up my alleyway. Would any of you be a darling to allow me to borrow one silver piece?
I've got no silver pieces, but I'm just as intrigued.
Here's the gold. Make sure you get the change.
Oh boy, how much is change for a silver piece?
Tell you,
She
tell you
should
what.
give you-
Let's just make it simple. I have silver on me.
Wonderful.
Oh, just make it easy.
Joust has one silver coin. Just kidding. Oh boy. And he will walk over and he's like, "Greetings, fellow soothsayer. I would like to see if you can delve into my. Tell me what about who I am."
Ah, yes, hello.
As you see, just like the wrinkled old face, the snow white hair as it sort of like parts down her eyes a bit in this like raggedy, messy way. You can see like the dirt stains that are sort of like covering the hair a bit. The age of her is unflattering, to say the least.
Joust is nothing but courteous because you respect your elders. He's like, "Good day, madam," and like dips his hat at him. He's like,
What is your name?
"My name," as he thinks for a moment, as he turns to everyone, "is Joust, right? Joust. My name is Joust."
I hope you're being honest. The cards can tell.
He's being honest. He's just a little bit confused this morning.
Sort of, she
He's
has
a little
this
bit
like,
under the weather.
she has this sort of like, almost like matching her robes, this like burlap sort of table she uses, like this sort of cloth mat that she spreads the cards out up front in front of.
Your past, your present, your future. Tell me, which one would you like to know most?
I guess it would be my past.
One of history, I see.
Indeed.
Roll me a d20.
Oh boy. I love random shit.
I do love a random d20 roll.
I do love a wild dude.
Mm-mm.
How about a 15 for you?
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's above average.
Who knows what that means in this case, though?
As suddenly she has a gun.
Tora's gonna pay close attention to how she uses these cards.
As she
She's very
fans the
curious about
cards out and
cards.
just leaves them for your hands to pick. You pull it out and you see what appears to be this sort of figure on there, a man of decadence and royalty. They're wielding this scepter. They're being pulled by a chariot. The chariot has a pair of sphinxes pulling it.
Ah, I see. Lived a life of triumph and victories in your past. A journey that so far has gone well. As if your success has had something to do with financial gains and growth.
I suppose so. As he nods, looking at everyone like, that seems right.
Sounds like you have had a very productive and rich history, although the question becomes for you, has it enriched you? Someone else?
That is a deep question. You are wise beyond your years, soothsayer.
It is all in the cards, dearie, of course. Fate has
I'm looking
many
over
ways of
to-
telling us.
I'm looking over to Tora, just like kind of getting a read from him, like, okay, how accurate is this?
She's cold reading hard, Tora. She's cold reading hard.
All right, on a scale of 1 to bullshit, how truthful is she being here?
Tori, give me an insight check.
And during this entire thing, Alafi has, briefly looked at the cards, decide this is amusing, but I'm 90% sure that someone's going to try to pick our pockets.
I
He's
need-
going to be watching for that.
I'm rolling one above you today.
Fine.
And I'm
Seems
just watching
legit.
in fascination.
From your eye, it seems like while senility or dementia has yet to hit in on this one, it seems like she is very eccentric and passionate about the cards revealing themselves to their compatriots. A part of you wants to think that she's just cheering people up and telling them what they want to hear, but she's quite thoroughly
Joust is like, you look at him, he's like locked in like a kid trying to open a present on Christmas. Like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm looking
That
over
was your
to-
past. What about your future? Another silver piece, and I can tell you one of those.
I would like to go.
Ah,
Right.
little goblin, hello. What is your name?
Drana.
Anna Drana. Please, step forward.
She fans the cards out again. Holds her hand up
Just-
for the silver piece.
I think I have a silver piece. Yeah, I have 9 silver. I give her a silver piece.
All right, roll me a d20 as you pick your card.
Jess
Alright.
is adamant about trying to find like a silver piece in Slim's pocket now. Like,
5. For my future.
Sure.
the cards.
You see what appears to be child. Infant child riding on the back of a horse. It is carrying it through a field, sunflowers. This massive, looming sun hovering above.
Oh. You will receive clarity, purification, success, and contentment on your journeys. Your goals will help you attain new beginnings through the powers and energies lie ahead.
I see. Drana definitely looks a bit nervous as she steps back.
You see Joust is looking at him and he's like, oh boy, you definitely got a good future one. May I borrow 2 silver? I would love to see what they know more
Hang
about.
hang on. Let everyone else get a turn.
Oh, it says like sadly
Oh,
going
it
to the
seems
back
I'm
of the line.
gathering a crowd. Wonderful, wonderful. Please, please, I do love sharing one's fate.
Elafi's gonna use his detect magic.
Okay.
Since Elafi's detect magic is a little more on the subtle side.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
curious
you-
to see if it's
got
the
that
cards
verb
or
over.
her that's making this work. Or if I see any magic at all.
Use your Furbolg's innate ability to sense something. Not herself, but the ragged cloak she appears to be.
I'm gonna step
Elafi
forward.
will hear no deeper than that.
All right.
I'm gonna step forward.
Sir, hello. Your name?
He wants to say his given name, but he's not sure if he should actually use it.
Honesty does help guide the cards, my dearie.
I will flip my lid if your name is like Archibald or something.
Is not my judgment being cast upon these.
Oh shit.
I am but the medium that guides.
Call me whatever you like.
Aye, what was that? My hearing's a little off.
Call me whatever you like.
See.
It's a weird name, we know. but that's his name.
Oh boy, I have to
True.
write that. I have to write that down. Just let's write it down again.
Don't listen. His name is Sunshine.
No, his name was Toothache. Boy,
Ah, man of many names, I see. Well, I am not sure how accurate this will be, but should you choose or not, please.
She reaches her hand out for the silver.
He's gonna hand her a gold.
For 2 fortunes, how about that?
that's 10 fortunes, Bob.
Well, you shall draw 3 cards then.
Man, I didn't know there was a D-hole. Oh,
Past, your present, your future. They shall all intermingle in this draw.
That's fine.
Presents the cards out, fanned out. Should you choose, I want you to roll me 3 d20s.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So each and every one of them?
Yep.
Like individually or all together?
Doesn't matter. I'll see all 3 results either way.
That's
Okay.
correct. Oh boy.
18, 12, and 4.
You lay that on the table.
It's best if we begin the past.
As you see the card flip, pain.
Mm-hmm.
Get this strange sensation, this anxiety about you as card reveals itself. This almost cross-like structure made of wood. A man with their hands tied behind their back, their foot tied up to the top, as if they are hanging upside down.
Oh, hanged man. You have lived a history of sacrifice, subjugation. Always tested, always disciplined. But something made you let go. Mind became muddled.
She flips the second card. In this one, you see what appears to be this heavenly figure, wings and its crown of leaves, as it hovers over a man and a woman side by side.
Now, something holds you here. A love, or perhaps a simple union. Whatever it is a strong attraction to something. And you'll soon have to make a choice.
She picks up the next card. Here's the image of it. Sort of lackadaisical figure that has sort of stick with the bag on the end of it, like a satchel, a flower held aloft in one hand as they appear to be walking over the edge of
A choice will set you free. of impulse. Irrational. Ideal. Oh. This was quite interesting. As she gives this nearly toothless smile.
To be quite honest, I was kind of hoping that this,
As he points over to the hanged man card.
go back a little bit further.
I'm afraid that it's all enough for your theory.
I mean, it's only one silver piece.
That is truly the beauty of the past. It is already. Nothing will change it. Can give you insights, what you could. Whether it's lessons on what you should repeat or what you shouldn't repeat. That is lessons learned in life. Pain.
Dun dun dun. Just snapped his fingers.
Joke's on you. That's not my name.
Must have heard us talking to you yesterday.
See, Jas was gonna write down the name and then he hears it again and rolls his eyes and crosses out again. Like,
He's gonna get up.
I suppose it beats toothache, doesn't it?
He's not laughing. He seems a little bummed.
Whatever your real name is, I do hope whatever the future holds, something that will give you a name all you. Ow!
As she just completely forgoes pain and just starts addressing the rest of you.
Who else would like to see their fate?
okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm jonesing to see what those other two cards have to it, but I am out of money. I have a bag of beans. I am willing to offer as much money
No,
as I can.
no.
No.
We are going to walk away from the nice old lady now.
No, wait, I must know. It's like dragging him
Muffy
away.
is dragging him away.
Take
Exactly.
care,
exactly.
dearies, take care.
Wait,
And with that,
I
you
never
just
got your
get dragged away
name.
from the soothsayer.
I never got your
Come
name.
on.
No.
Come on, we've had enough for now.
All the decisions of the world break before me. Dragged away.
Lambs to the
Madame
cosmic
Zeroni cackling
slaughter.
in the background.
Anyways,
Yeah. Jazz is all depressed now, dragging him through the streets.
as you are
So,
Pain is just as depressed.
I think we needed to find Bruise, was it?
We were trying to at least check
I'll try to track him down. You guys go shopping for the inks.
That seems like a good idea.
Right.
Right, that's what we were doing.
Mhm.
But
Right.
should one of us stick with you, Drana, just in case things go south?
Okay.
I would be happy to assist you.
Would you like to stick with me, Payne, or you happy with the group?
I'll stick with you.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's
well
my
then
job
I
after
don't
all.
want... After all, I don't want to get in the way of a personal work-business relationship. I will stick with Alafi and Tora.
All right.
Alright.
Given the surprise we had last time, better to have a few more numbers.
That's right. If anything, it's two spellcasters with one Alafi. Let's do this, Tora.
I'm sure
So,
Muck won't mind a fireball.
Oh god, not this oily rag collection.
anyways,
Do I make a survival check to try and find him?
Roll me an insight check.
Insight. Okay. Which is better than my survival.
Yeah, you have really good wisdom, don't you? Right.
11.
11.
Fucking 4.
It's got a +7. 11. Good stuff. Gotta love the 4s.
You recall what he said when you wanted to contact him? That he wanted a rematch.
Shark pits.
That you all start making your way to the shark.
Well, no, I'm going to meet them back at the shop, and then we'll go to the shark pits because they're going shopping first.
Fair
We
enough.
want to at least see if we can find that ink and then go to find them, probably, yeah. Makes sense.
So I'm guessing you're all going to the shop then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. Not the
He's
worse for
only
wear,
waiting
but
for us.
loot and plunder seems to be a little more organized now. Whatever clutter seems to have just been swept into a corner of the store.
Is there like a...
Whatever
Is there, like,
recovered
a
bits and
discount,
baubles are just reset back up on the tables. You don't see Muck here.
Bach? Are you here?
Hey, Big.
Should we come back later?
It's fine. I'm up.
Good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello.
Time to go back to bed.
Okay. Just turns Ebron. He would like to go back to bed. It's like...
Well, we're just here to see if he got his stock in order, and then if we do business, he can go right back to bed then.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
that seems-
Search around the place.
I think we
Alright.
are looking for magical ink. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
I know. Thing is, we broke a couple of them. Now I got one. Still want it? Buy it.
Well, we're intent on buying it anyway, so... how much do you want?
Perfect. How much of that ink do you need?
Okay, so Gob, it's 3 level 3 spells if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
You know, the funny thing is, he said he had one, and then he asked, how much ink do you need? Indicating that he's got more than one.
Implying he has one vial of ink which has a certain amount of ounces in it.
Oh, okay. Like, just my brain was like, wait a minute. He's trying to trick us.
Well, seems all of those scrolls were level 3, so I would need 9 doses worth?
Mm.
A lot of ink.
Best this vial can get you is 4.
Well, that at least gets me one of them.
All for the low price. 25 gold.
Yeah. I'll take that off your hands.
Yeah, good.
As he just hands you the ink vial.
And I'll hand over the gold.
Ah, clinky coin, yes.
I don't mind. As he seems to pull up his cap back and just...
Some more sleepies.
You earned it.
begins to climb up the ladder again and just slams back down on the store floor.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
He just goes back to climbing the stairs again.
All right. That business done. What next?
All
We're
we have
heading
to
to
do
the
is.
shark pits.
Oh boy. Yes, it's round
Again.
2.
He said he wanted a rematch. Where else is there fighting here that isn't that isn't in the streets?
So true.
I mean, it could be a bar fight.
I feel like if he's gonna make a fight, he wants to, I don't know, make some money off of it.
Fair.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, let's roll.
Shark bait, hoo-ha.
Ooh, haha.
I guess we'll head to the shark pits.
Very well.
I just want to point out, just ever so briefly, that the Payne's basically been quiet after the soothsayer. He's not said a word.
You
But
see,
you can
I'm gonna-
tell that his demeanor is pretty low.
While we walk, I'm gonna fall back and walk beside Payne. You do know a street magician was never going to tell you more than that, right?
Can't blame me for hoping.
Doesn't mean it can't be found. It just means a few simple cards can't do it.
Are you implying that you could do a better job than that?
Oh, I didn't say I could. Even I don't have the cards for that. But I wouldn't mind helping if I could. Just saying.
If you ever find anything, do let me know.
Of course.
Honestly, I'm at my wit's end. And there's no way that I'd have any time to really find anything on my own anyway.
You're someone, Sunshine. We'll figure out who.
And if I'm nobody,
Then
you're
you
my-
get
then
to
you're
write
my dad.
yourself.
I certainly hope you're right.
Oh my god, all these giants and one Drana.
Oh yeah, grid.
I don't know how to shrink.
Right
the-
click it and hit and go to scale.
There's also the
Or
Okay.
you
plus and
just
minus
hold
buttons.
minus.
Where am I?
Yeah, next to Drana.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, never mind. Oh boy, I am super small sized.
Oh god, giant Bruise. Anyway,
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, I'm ready for the rematch. 20-foot tall Bruise.
yeah, yelling and clamoring of the shark pits cuts through your ears once more as more fighting, more blood, and more sport ensues. For all the clatter, you do eventually find Bruise sitting by a nearby table beside the hut where Commandment Wolfram is there.
Hey,
Ah, good show. Out for another tussle, are we?
seems like it.
Hmm.
Just can't seem to keep my fists off people.
That's the spirit.
Don't think I want another tussle with you anytime soon, though.
Let's hope not. I might win again.
Alright. Hi, Bruce.
You made it.
Mm-hmm.
We were lucky we deciphered your cryptic clues.
It wasn't really all that cryptic. You just had to fucking put two and two together.
I was trying to be nice to him, Payne.
Oh, yes, the wonderful secret messages I laid in there. Well, I was pretty clever myself, too.
Indeed, it was quite the stumper.
He just rolls his eyes.
You see, like, Jazz is like, he needs a win on this one, Payne. Just give it to him. Like, kind of like, lean him back, like, I know these kind of people. He needs a win right now.
So, ready for a little rematch?
Yep.
Good. We're hunting sharks.
What?
What?
Oh boy.
I'm out. I'm out.
As he sort of
No.
like points over to the boats in the circle, as you see the pirates in their boats have numerous amounts of chum and guts just in groves of buckets.
We get the sharks into a frenzy. Whoever has the most shark heads by the end is the winner.
Count me out.
Shark heads.
I mean, shark
That's-
carcasses, shark heads.
Unexpected.
Nope.
It's one of the other fun games we like to play here at the shark pits.
Not happening. Nope.
Fun.
Oh, what's wrong? You afraid of getting wet?
Oh no,
I
far
think
from it. I
all
actually
things-
like these fucking creatures, and I'd rather not kill them.
I kind of agree.
I don't think I should do it. I will sink to the bottom.
I mean, that's perfect place to start poking them from the bottom.
Well, I mean, the bottom. He, like, points, like, I will not stop. I cannot float.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
that
fucking
deep.
Fuck.
You'll be able to get one or two of them.
I'm not kidding.
A long enough
Oh,
pike.
Just joust, like, grab one for a second, then just slip into the dark. It's like, yep, he's just gone now.
What if we didn't bother doing the fighting bit and you just decided to show us where we're going?
Oh, now,
Any chance
where's the
that's gonna
fun of
work out?
that?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you were going to say, honestly. Sorry, Payne. Gotta do it.
I,
Besides, God know if you're up to snuff against Bloody Maggie.
Keep your voice
He
down,
handled
looking
you.
over at the commandant, like, keep your voice down.
What are you all talking about over there?
We are talking
Texas.
about... We're talking
hmm.
about jelly recipes. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
definitely. Wife's got a good marmalade back at the old place.
That sounds delightful.
Oh,
And then
you
I
have a
turned
wife
back.
too.
Little great place south of Volton. Lovely stuff.
I have never felt more out of place in a conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Drana is
too.
going to walk straight up to Bruise. I don't have time for this. You know what's at stake here. We know what's at stake here. We don't need a dick measuring contest to see who's stronger. Take us now. And I am going to try to intimidate him.
All right.
I'd like to assist. in
Are you
giving him a
proficient with
glare.
intimidation there, Payne?
I believe I am.
I will give...
Let me double
I will-
check here. Come on, game. Let me turn my camera. I have a +2 to intimidation. I'm not proficient, but it's something.
You have to be proficient to help somebody.
Ah,
At least when it
I mean,
comes to
I
skill
could.
checks.
where was that in the rules? I didn't have this.
I think it's like page 87, some of that range.
Anyway,
or
so I'm going to try and intimidate him.
All right, give me an
Okay.
intimidation roll.
So, I don't have advantage because Payne
I
isn't
wish
helping.
I could help, but I am a robot and I don't care.
Like,
I don't really understand why we would
What
fight
the
sharks.
And
Even
Wait,
with
did
advantage.
you say you were giving me Bardic?
I would try to, but I have to know before you do it. So I can't do it during.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how bardic works. Now, if I gave it to you earlier, then yes, totally, but I can't.
Alright, well,
10.
Final
What's
answer's 10.
10.
You're a lot shorter than him, that's why.
If you want to meet Bloody, you're gonna have to get bloody.
That's
Me,
all right.
you, Ben.
Oh boy,
I'll handle it if you want.
I cannot let you do this alone, Alafi. I will be with you.
Count me out.
Me and you one-on-one. We don't have time for this shark.
Just let them do the stupid shark thing.
I don't want to lose any of my friends to frenzied sharks.
You guys will pull me out if I go down.
That is why I am here. Also, he says I can just use hypnotic pattern. We can just drag the sharks onto the boat.
Okay, that would be distinctly cheating. And I don't think
Yeah,
the pirates would like
You
that.
see, he leans over. Since when are there rules in a pirate match?
Do you remember the last time you did the thing and the pirates tried to beat you?
It's pretty unsportsmanlike if you ask me.
As I'm like, well, as he's like, listen, I heard there are no rules, and now there are suddenly rules. What is going on?
There's rules of honor, Joust.
Honor? Honor among thieves.
I thought,
Sure.
according to pirates, they are just more of a loose code of moral guideline.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, Joust is like, oh, I didn't know there was a book I had to follow. I thought being a pirate was following your heart.
You in this or not? Because you can just walk there yourself with, oh, I don't know, no sense of guidance on where it is at all.
That sounds actually like a good plan. Jess is ready to turn around.
Drana,
I'm in.
Good.
How does this work? Is it like a you versus me? We're the only two in the water fighting a bunch of sharks, or is it like a group effort between all the pirates around to see who takes home the most?
Depends on how you want to do it. And I suppose how many sharks show up.
Also, I am
don't
going to
want
be with
to
you.
fight these marine animals. We feed them for a reason. They're hard to raise.
In that case, the best we can do is have it me versus Bruise, so the least amount of them have to go down. I could actually, instead of killing them, I could knock them out.
That is true. And we could just cut off a fin, you know?
Well, I'm not going to cut anything off of them. I can just be like, I got this one, and this one, and then just leave them. They'll wake up.
Also, that is true. And I guess I'll just be there to be your squire, just in case you fall in the water or something.
Really
I
taking the
think
fun
Bruce
out
would
of
sound
shark
okay.
hunting, aren't you?
We don't
Look.
want to kill these beasts, and you don't want to let us through. We're at an impasse.
Oh, but
My friend
what are
said
your moral
there's-
implications of killing a harmless little shark? Oh, cry me a river.
You
I've
can do
offered
whatever
to-
you want. I'm
I've
still
offered to
going
fight
to
you.
win this.
I've offered to fight you one-on-one.
Care
If you don't
about your
wanna do
little fight
that-
with me? I want to know if you can get bloody.
If you can, and he beat you, that means he's bloodier than you ever were.
Did you see Joust raises a hand?
You've
the
never
only
seen
way-
me hunt sharks, little lady.
Also, it
Get
was not
over
really
there.
a fair fight.
As he sort of like points you to side of the dock here.
Yep. Well, you'll start walking.
Joust will follow.
Come on, Jess. We got this.
Drana's
We'll make it
just
quick.
Drana's going to take a seat here and just wait.
Yeah, Joust is basically like, I will only be there to assist you. I will not be interfering in your fight, but if you fall in, I will use all my effort to keep you safe.
I think the point, Joust, is to get into the water.
Yes, well, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm gonna like have the rope attached to you so I could pull you in, kind of thing. I'm basically your second in this. I will not
Okay.
Oh, this one I've got to see.
As you see, Commandant
be.
just sort of,
Bully!
Oh, bully.
Slip up a lip and all that. Mm-hmm.
Today is just a shit day now, isn't it?
It's just not a good day for Things that
Or-
Pain wants to do, apparently.
Also,
Feel for you.
PETA, also,
I mean,
PETA is on our ass now. Oh, jeez.
You were saying, Tora?
Pain seemed quite fine this morning, at least. Better than my back is.
All right, folks, it's another shark hunt. You all ready out there with the chum? You hear as Soromius sort of like raises his hand up and waves out to the pirates. They're all just like waving their buckets in the air, like some of the just visceral just already dropping into the pool. All right, boys, there's gonna be a feeding frenzy here. Whoever bags the most sharks is gonna be proclaimed the winner. If you die, if you drown, well, guess we know you lost. All right, start pouring! And you see all the pirates start getting to the edges of their boats and just dousing the water red with just viscera, chum, blood, you name it. Whatever's going to attract these sharks and start a frenzy.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
whispering over to Pain, like, that was a waste of good food, I swear.
You mean... It scares me that you mean the people, not the sharks.
Right, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's bad enough.
Also, I'm gonna rub Alafi's shoulders like, you got this, and give him Bardic, of course. Because that's not cheating, they can't see it happen.
I look back over to Tora, just like, you do know that you're basically traveling with a, you know, just motion the thumb across the neck. Just saying.
All right, contestants, get in the pool.
Oh, God.
And you see Bruise just sort of, good luck. You
You
see him with
too.
his like, his hook, his harpoon, his rope as he just splashes in.
And Alafi just drops in.
All right.
You also, it's a D8 by the way. Also, Alafi, you got that Bardic.
Yes.
Cool. Just letting you know.
As you're
Yep.
sort of like bobbing in the water, the red sort of like seeps up to you, and right on cue, the sharks begin to descend into this circle. Beasts, bring our sharks out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Error. Why am I in the water with a bunch of sharks?
To find
Why
a
is
evil
the
criminal
world-
organization.
Oh, God.
All right, roll initiative, you two.
I don't want to, but okay.
Whoever all else
All
is
right.
participating.
Oh boy, let's see if Josh can help out from a distance.
Oh my fucking god! Look at them. They're gonna fucking die.
Hey,
They're like
20.
Very
Solid.
20. Well
lambs to
done.
the slaughter, these poor things.
Again, I don't know which ones you mean.
Sharks, obviously.
Good old 4 with a natural 1. Johnson's just like, all right, Alafi, you should stretch. Oh wait, where'd he go? He's like, all right, the
Chew
key
off
to
the
this
initial
Alafi
bar
that I
there.
made a 14-part plan. Oh wait, he already dove in the plan. Never mind.
Again, I reiterate, Tora, you do know who it is or what it is you're traveling with, right?
Yes, I'm perfectly aware.
Uh-huh.
Said you got 4, Joust. Let's pair.
Good old
This
natural
surprises
1.
you.
Oh boy.
And this surprises you, why?
Didn't say it did.
Ilafi, you are just ahead of the sharks, so it is your turn.
I am happy that I am. We're gonna go. Oh God! They
Punch and
started
dodge.
3 on my side is very awkward. Sorry, Bruise. I gotta play this smart. 5, 10, 15. Yep. 20. And I will take the dodge action to start. Just fist ups, ready to go. Good luck, buddy.
All right.
You gonna give it a free monk punch? Oh wait, no, you have to attack, right? Never mind. Yeah.
Sharks will descend.
So you say.
And now you see why I went to this side, because haha, Bruce is going to take more hits than me, maybe.
Well, you know the problem is if he dies, we won't know because he will be dead.
I will make sure he doesn't die. We can pull him out and just revivify him, probably.
That's literally probably why I'm here, just to pull out somebody who's about to die and stabilize them. I am literally your second in command here. Sorry, I'm like right.
The literal backup plan is really what it is.
Yeah, if I had to like hypnotic pattern in
Like
the water.
between the wood of the docks and the planks, this shark is gonna start going after you, Alafi.
Mm-hmm.
You took the dodge action, so that's disadvantage. You have a 15 misses.
15 does miss.
All right. Next two are gonna go for Bruise. Not gonna. 15 will make it.
Oh yeah, he's a barbarian. Right.
He's got a distinct advantage over me when it comes to the hit points against these sharks.
Take 11 piercing damage.
Oh, right, he didn't get to rage beforehand.
Poor guy, just has not raged.
Alright, that's all the sharks. They did their moves. Bruise is going to take his giant pike of a harpoon and we're thrusting at one of the sharks. He will do so recklessly.
Is he gonna rage at all?
No.
Oh no, he can't rage. He's just reckless. Oh no.
Fine though, because 23 hits.
Oof.
Dealing 12 damage to a shark. That shark.
Nice, good hit.
Sinks the harpoon in, he just like grabs his hook and he has now grappled the shark. Joust, do you plan on doing anything?
Jess thinks about it, he's like,
As the sharks begin to frenzy just close to the base of the docks, the pirates begin to start pulling themselves over to look at the viscera in action.
Close-up view, too.
Take your bets, folks. Take your bets. Who do you think's gonna chum the bucket?
Joust looks at it. He's trying to see, is there a way, is there any leftover buckets of blood?
They would all be out on the boats here.
It's just so there's probably just like some floating in a boat and everything. Everyone's just like all cheering.
Yeah,
in the
they
boats.
all dumped it. They put their buckets back in the boats and are like, come on, let's go.
You see, Joust will like as everyone's distracted, to kind of go with his action and make a mage hand, pick up a bucket and kind of see if one of the sharks will be let out. Like he's trying to like leave a trail of blood to bring them out further out. He will
Give
go
me
on the
a
furthest
performance check, Joust.
I appreciate this. One less shark is one less potential shark fighting me.
Okay, performance. Oh boy, you're talking my language. How about a +6 with that? Oh.
Joust is just picking up a bucket like, lucky.
Oh man, it was a 19 or an 18 and it got stuck. Okay. That is only a 12.
As you wave the bucket, you see one of the sharks takes an interest in it.
Yeah, I'm like, over here, over here.
Anything else?
And then for his bonus action, he is going to do Mantle of Mastery on both Bruise and Alafi. He says, like, you better get out of there while you can.
Mental mastery does what?
They
Bruise?
allow them to use their reaction to move up to their full movement without provoking opportunity attacks.
I don't know
as
why
well
I
as
did.
they get
I thought that was
temporary-
called Mantle of Inspiration.
Well, sorry, it meant. Did I say Mantle of Mastery? No, Mantle of Inspiration. Yeah, you're right.
Alright.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say Mantle of Mastery. What am I saying? That's the other thing, the new one. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll do. They will also get temporary hit points as well for that.
Alright,
8,
so
correct?
8, correct? Yes.
8 in the sidebar for Bruise.
Because I'm trying not to let him get hurt, but also just like, okay, how can I keep both of them alive? Like thinking about it.
As like Bruise becomes a bit quick acting and begins to swim underneath the shark and puts himself behind it.
Yeah, they get they get 8 temporary. Yeah, 8 temporary. As well as no opportunity provoke.
Kind of like where I am. I'm not going to move.
All right.
Yeah. And you still have your bardic, so you're good there. So yeah, as I'm like kind of lead one away, and that's my turn. As I'm like kind of moving over, like closer to the edge, at least trying to move the bucket, like float it out away, like kind of splashing the bucket of blood away from it, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Alafi, you're up.
See, you don't need to go into combat. You can do other things.
I'm going to use a bonus action to pop the fist.
Okay.
Okay. Dex saves on all 3 sharks.
Yep, they're all 10 feet there. Okay. What's the number I'm looking for?
DC 16.
They all failed.
Wonderful. They all take 2d6 damage. Force damage. So they take 8 damage apiece.
Pow, 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 pow.
As the fists come out. And then I will turn to this one on my left, and I will take my first swing.
All right.
I assume you're trying to deal non-lethal to the sharks, right? Just to sucker punch them out.
Correct.
I'll boop the
Not
snoot.
entirely sure how that works against the shark, but we're not going to worry about it too much. First roll to hit.
All right.
25.
that definitely hits.
Oh.
9 damage.
Oh man, I guess you could say scheduled conflicts just jump the shark.
20 to hit.
Yes, that hits. How dare you, Joust?
Minimum damage. And I roll 6. Okay.
By the way, what's your con modifier there, Alafi?
+3.
Okay, so you got plenty of time before you need to come up for breath.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. Anything else?
That is it.
Sharks.
I'll take the next hits, Bruise. Oh, right, we're underwater. Oh, hit, Bruise.
This hunter shark appears to get distracted. Oi, what the hell was this one doing? Get back in there! We threw the chum in and everything!
Jazz is just like kind of go Alafi. Like kind of there's a little flag, little pennant flag. I mean, if you get 2 out of 3 Alafi, you can't beat you.
If I get 4 out of 4, then I'll really show him up.
Oh man.
Bruce will take his attack. Gonna hit the shark.
Good stuff.
Max damage, alright. For 15.
Oh, brutal.
That man can swing.
It's not an innocent creature though. It's just trying to live.
Sharks are gonna begin their frenzy on Alafi.
Well, they're going to try.
You do have some temporary to chew through. Chew through.
I'm back.
21 to hit
Sorry.
you.
Definitely hits.
16 piercing damage.
Definitely hurts.
Well, you only take 8 because of that temporary.
That they are now in a blood frenzy since you don't have all your hit points. Rolls are now going to be at
they're hit.
advantage.
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
They
natural
still actually
20.
have a solid... Yeah, never mind. I'm
Oh,
totally
do
good.
I want it? Do I want to slippery barbs that?
I mean, every chance to avoid that 20.
Yeah, I can't see it. I'm just like, I see like Alavi gonna get his head bit off. Oh my goodness, Alavi, look out!
I'm fighting this one, right? This one here gets me in the leg coming at me from behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Catches
one
me off
nabbed your
guard.
leg, so this one's going to give you like a big barrel bite to the chest.
Yeah, I'll slippery barbs that one.
I already rolled the damage, dude.
Oh, all right. Cool.
23 piercing damage.
Okay. 13 health left.
Last hunter shark. 17 hit you.
No.
So as you're like taking your spectral fist and pushing the other shark off of you, you just like take the other hand and block the other bite just in time from this one.
Yep.
That's the end of its feeding frenzy.
Carry your weight, Bruise.
He's gonna start swimming up closer. Now flanking with Alafi, so gonna smash. Another nat 20.
Smash.
Wow.
Hell, yeah. All right.
So anyway, he started smashing.
$19 damage. Barely standing.
Okay. That's perfect.
That bruise will fit here. Turn. Joust, would you like to do anything?
I see Alafi get quite bit, and
Yeah, you start seeing blood, like, and not from the chum.
I'm just going go, and I see him like that, like oh boy.
There's like 3 sharks just sort of, just the water just crashes, the blood splashes. The pirates are just like, yeah.
I'm gonna give Alafi a 3rd level healing word, like Alafi, you got this, and yeah, give him as best healing as I could do, basically.
Boy, what the hell you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just cheering.
Roll me a deception
As
check.
my wounds are closing.
Yeah,
Like, the spell will go off, but roll the healing, then roll a deception check.
Well, here I'm just gonna get that done. Well, let me get the healing. I just gotta double check. It's I think it's like a D4 pre-gen. That's the healing word. 2nd level house, so it's so 2d4. It's gonna be 3d4 plus my thing. So let me see real quick. 1, 2.
Using a
3.
3rd level spell slot?
Yes, you got
Okay.
really hurt, and that's the best healing I can do as a bonus action.
We'll take it.
And it's my charisma mod, so +5. Okay.
I forgot we had the Rip Duke horse here.
Yeah. That is 11 healing.
All right.
Not great at all.
That makes it so I have enough health to survive 1 hit. With 3 sharks around me, it doesn't bode too well, but you know, we'll deal.
All right, now Joust,
Well,
roll
if
me
any-
that deception check.
Yes, I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, it's a 5. Okay, that's 5. We got a 13.
They sort of like just squint at you.
And you see Joust looks like, listen, if you don't want to mess with me, I'll throw you in with the sharks too. As he's like kind of putting a fist up and he's like, try me, bitch.
This ain't worth our time.
That's right. Now get back to watching that fun fight. Oh god, Alafi, run! As he's like,
Speaking of, yeah, Alafi, it's your turn.
yeah.
Well,
And yeah,
if he's
that's
not
my turn.
doing any running.
Oh,
Luffy
yeah,
thinks
bonus
he's
action, I'll just
probably got
continue
this.
to... I mean, basic action, I'll just continue to do the mage hand to bring that shark away.
How far does your mage hand go?
30 feet. So it's basically just sloshed off the boat over there and kind of threw it towards that general direction.
All right.
Yeah, that's really all it was. Just whoosh.
This is about as far as the shark goes.
Yeah.
Yep,
Just like-
that's fine.
at least there's not
Um,
4 sharks eating you.
I mean, you gotta look at the bright side, you know?
Yeah, when the wife gives you sharks, you get eaten by an owl.
We'll start with the typical main head attack on the super wounded shark.
All right.
Get the sneaky kill in.
Do non-lethal, of course. Really? I don't suppose I happen to have advantage for flanking with Bruise, do I?
He is not technically flanking with you anymore.
Yep. Okay, so that misses.
In fact, you kind of see that
Natural one.
sly look as like he purposely did that.
Mm-hmm.
You-
So I guess I'll just take my second attack then.
Yeah, and I'll just put another one of these counters on the next to the cannon. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Huh?
It's not like
Quite a bit.
bad things happen
Well, you
when
put
you
that
get
back.
seen in that one.
14 to hit?
14 hits the shark.
Excellent.
Same target.
Yes.
All right.
Distinctly determined to take at least one of these. Minimum damage 6.
The one that was on its death door after getting that crit, basically. Yeah.
As you like bop the nose of this shark, you just see it just poof, stop going into that frenzy and just sort of go limp.
Luffy holds his hand up. 1. And then I turn to this one.
You
Bonus
can
action,
you can see
flurry
the
of
bubbles
blows.
of anger just coming out of Bruise's mouth.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a step this way. Bonus action, flurry of blows. And I'm going to try and hit this one with advantage.
All right.
Thanks, Bruce.
At this point, it's very slim to tell whether he's an ally or not, but
I meant to hit advantage on that. My bad. It's still threatening the shark.
that is true. So this will count as, yeah, that hits.
You also do have that bardic stuff. You need to use it.
Yes. I'm probably going to use it on damage. Depending on how much damage this first one. Oh, I'm rolling 1, 1, 1 for damage. 3 damage rolls in a row.
Alapi's heart's not in it. He can't just punch the shit out of sharks that aren't doing anyone any problem, man.
Okay, so yeah, 6 damage.
Barely.
Why do you think he's only booping the snoots?
Yep. Okay.
Does-
Well, I mean, there's nothing to it but to keep swinging. I've already used bonus action things.
Right.
Roll with advantage. Really?
Oh, that's
12 to hit?
12 to hit. Beats it.
Wow. Okay, don't forget the 6 damage on the shark.
Oh, that was 6 damage you did. Okay,
Yes.
Yes,
And
whoops.
then
do that. I put him. Boop. That 8 more damage.
8 more damage, yes. And then I have to do something I really don't like. I'm going to go ahead and move, provoking an opportunity attack from this shark, and I'm going to duck over to here.
All right. Shark will definitely do that with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you said 17 misses.
17 misses.
All right. Missed.
Lucky.
Yum.
All yours, Bruce. You helped me with that one, I'll help you with this one. Yeah, that's what I sound like to him, too.
But it is now the shark's turns.
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird that my brain went to I'm olive oil on the dock and you're Popeye and Bluto just sucker punching sharks underwater right now? Like, I'm just like, oh, help, like arms wailing. Like, oh, Popeye, don't die in the sharks. 3 angry sharks.
That
That one's
over here.
that one's unconscious.
Bruise.
Yeah.
Is hurt, so this is 15 will hit Bruise.
He still does have that temporary hit points, by the way.
Any more?
Oh yeah, not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 temp HP doesn't last long against sharks.
Hey, it's still better than nothing. That's true.
It's true. It's true.
Does 15 piercing damage.
God.
They're like
She's not
idiot
getting crit.
friends, right?
Oh,
Laffy.
Doesn't have to.
Ooh, it's
I mean,
definitely not going to
you
with a
know.
1 and a 3.
Oh wow.
It
So you could
certainly
say-
chose not to.
You could say that's a 4.
I just don't feel like it.
I'm not gonna say it's a 4. Shut up. Like
Hey,
that.
hey, God, what's 3 minus what's 3 minus 1 plus 2?
Your mother.
Rex.
Anyway,
It's the third shark still distracted.
not anymore.
Damn it. Actually, you know what? Looks like I'll probably hit Bruise first. It's okay. Goes over Bruise to hit me.
You
See,
know
it's got
what?
a
No.
chair, it just hits you from behind with the chair underwater.
And here comes the shark. He brought out a chair.
You see a pirate throws it, give it the chair.
The chair! Give him the chair!
15 will hit him.
I just love to see this like underwater wrestling match where there's a little wrestling
For
ring and the sharks are
11
just like
more
on the
damage.
ropes. Oh no.
And Bruce is looking.
You know, barbarians and whatnot. Big health pools.
That Bruce is gonna take a swing. I already have advantage on him, so he's gonna just keep swinging reckless in the water.
Makes sense.
What difference does it make?
Yeah, right. Why not just give yourself advantage?
Do it.
If he can finish off that shark, I can probably finish off this other shark. And then we'll be good.
Well, then there's the one more.
Yeah,
and
we're-
that's the
Unless he somehow rolls minimum damage and doesn't finish off this shark, which
Where
would be
your
funny.
shark flipped unconscious, you see him jam this pike through the gills of the shark and just start twisting at it until it falls dead.
Very sad. 1-1.
Yes.
Feel a little trap there, Bruce?
He's gonna swim back. Shark's gonna immediately start trying to nod him. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Mm.
Ooh. It's 18 damage.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Not feeling good after that one.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Alright, Joust, would you like to do anything?
Just thinks about it. He's like, I need to get the sharks away from them. But how? How? And Joust, he goes, and looks over at the pirates on the opposite thing, and he says, their ship doesn't look like it's looking pretty held together, right? It's not
Yeah,
looking like
these
it's
are just little rowboats from other captain, like big sailing ships they've tied together to create this perimeter.
Yeah. I was thinking to just like uncork it and just like have one go down, like, oh god, there's a leak, and slowly sinking like, but just
Yeah,
like,
no, that's what happened to those ones.
Yeah, and just thinks of like, darn, that would be good. Thinks of that. I wonder if bringing down lights to distract sharks would work, but I don't think so.
They're currently on one mindset, and that is blood, feast, eat.
I think Joust
tastes like chicken.
definitely- I think Joust once again will do Mantle of Inspiration on both of them.
All right.
Since it doesn't really say, it's just me shouting like, "You go, you two," I guess. Listen, I rolled. You see, he sticks his head there. And he just like pulls up. His face immediately gets all rusty. Like, oh boy. And yeah, that's my bonus action. So I'm just like action. I guess I'll
He will
ready my
swim over
action.
this way if you were giving him that mantle.
I guess I will ready an action to grab Alafi if I see him go down from this shark attack.
This is going to be really awkward, but
Okay.
Elafi's actually seeing Bruise move. I'm going to make sure I'm actually away from the other shark, so I'm going to go ahead and just be like, oh, I'll be over here.
Yeah, and I'll see him moving, so I'll be ready because oh man, I do want to save Bruce though. Actually, I'll run to go say like over towards where Bruce is, and I'll ready my action. If I see him go down, I will try to jump in and drag him out.
All right.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn because that's my bonus action to do the mantle and.
In that case, Alafi, you're up.
Okay, and then taking advantage of having moved away from this shark so he doesn't get to hit me, I will come in underneath the dock.
Yep.
Provided there's enough space to swim underneath the dock. Getting advantage on this shark, and I'm going to take it out right here, right now.
All right.
Also, 8 temporary, by the way, Alafi, if you need it.
Oh, wonderful. I do. I might survive 2 hits now if they roll
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Advantage swing. 18.
18 hits.
Higher the minimum damage, please. Nope, still rolled a 1.
Wow.
Mm,
What is happening?
Sucks to suck.
Something's got Alafi feeling weird, apparently.
Guess he just doesn't like.
Roll to hit again. Oh, there's a 25.
Oh, that's good.
So that's just the main action attacks. I'm going to add the D8 Bardic to this since your
Yeah, you haven't
Bardic
used it up.
Crap, what was-
does that.
That well, yeah,
Okay.
what's it called? It's
Tasha's?
no, it's yeah, oh, wait, I can't remember what it's called. It's the not font, but
Oh, right, one of the new optionables.
magical inspiration. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, it's basically you use that instead of getting your bonus.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So it takes 12. And then I bonus action flurry of blows since I'm apparently going to need it.
It is a barely standing shark.
It's standing? Holy shit.
26.
Barely swimming.
Non-lethal
Ra-
at this
it's
point.
Randy
All
Mark.
one's a Laffy edition.
That hits.
It happens from time to time, I'm sure. Oh, that's not a 1.
Oops, all ones, Alafi edition.
There we go. We got a good one.
That's 2, and then the tiebreaker.
Well, he can either tie it up with this one or I win. So Elafi will finish with his movement to here. How much was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're good.
Oh yeah, because he.
Oh, wait. No. No. I can't
be-
swim that far.
You would be just able to get to him on the corner or move up like 5, I think. Because
I can sit here and I still threaten thanks to Fist. I think I will. He won't leave my range though. We'll see which person the shark decides to hit. This will be fine.
Well, I've readied an action to pull him out if I see him going down.
Hey, you gave him extra temp HP as well, right? I think
That's
he goes
correct.
down if he gets hit anyway.
That's correct. I'm just
That is
saying.
all
though,
Alafi has on this turn.
Problem is, I need him alive.
Wait.
Tell me what I need to know.
Wait,
Not
no.
being my
Actually,
shark.
I have one more punch in me. Almost miscounted my punches. I
Oh,
apologize.
Yeah, you-
got punched there.
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, because
Crazy.
you did your.
Oh, I accidentally hit roll instead of roll advantage. 14 total.
14 hits.
No.
Go to the
Plus
Buddha
6 plus
Buddha's
5.
Alafi.
It's not minimum. I'll take it. 7.
7.
Here we are.
Heart-
in
the
most
shark has
endangered-
been hit.
Its
Yeah.
snoot, its snoot has been booped.
How you looking, Alafi?
Thanks to Joust's healing, plus the temp HPs, I'm up to 32 HP. The temp HPs Well, the healing alone actually makes it so I am no longer bloodied by a whole exactly 1 HP, not bloodied.
Hooray! I'm helping.
I think the shark's gonna fix that.
Yeah. Well, he could miss. He does have advantage regardless, but you know.
Baby shark.
Uh,
So,
22 to hit.
yeah, it is.
My temper
That is
HP.
18 piercing damage.
Oh, he rolled high. I was worried about that.
Well, it's only 10.
Only 10. Still nearly dead, though. 14 health. Next hit likely brings me down.
He's still got a healer bot.
Joust, the best support anyone could ask for.
I'm literally just I'm just here to keep you alive. That's my job.
Okay, it's not my turn. I'm gonna
Um,
shut up.
It's Bruise's turn now.
My fists have been doing all the punching. Like the magical fists have been doing all the punching, and Laffy is holding up 2 fingers on one hand and 1 finger on the other, staring at Bruise.
You're starting to get like a little light on breath too, by the way, right?
Comes over to hit me.
When he hits you, you just go down.
It would be pretty funny.
It would be.
It'd be even funny if he took a swing at me and missed.
He's gonna go for the shark.
Oh, that'd be kind of a dick move, but that's not very
That hits.
honorable if he does that. No. Since the parent.
14.
Yo, the weapon.
I think I couldn't
Okay.
be solved with a little bit of weapon.
Oh, but a weapon.
All he got. Joust, do you plan on doing anything?
Joust is running back and forth like a chicken with his head cut off. Like, I guess he keeps pushing people out of the way. One guy's like, hey, you're in my way. And I'm like, out of the way. I need help. Just like sucker punches a guy out of the way. And he is just.
The hell you mean helping for?
I'm just trying to make sure if they need that to get pulled out. I mean, we can make more money if they're still alive. I mean, is it what
These
we're all
pirates
here for?
must
Just trying to
absolutely
make
hate
money?
your guts.
Listen, I'm not
You-
here to
you're
make friends.
really not
I'm here
doing
to make
yourself any
money.
favors here.
I mean, Joust is literally looking at it. He's like, listen, if you want to fuck me, I'll throw you in that shark water right now. I don't get, like, back up, man. Like, knife out. Like, whoa. And
this
yeah,
point-
Joust is.
Joust. 4 of the pirates have started gathering around you.
And Joust is just like, well then, I really didn't want to have to do this, but I think I might have to start taking out the trash. And you see that he is just going to start growing, like, as he casts Enlarge on himself.
That
Big O!
You technically don't have the space for it.
would push them out of the way then.
It would
wouldn't
push them out of the way.
Oh, is that what it does?
It's basically, I grow to, let's see,
If you're in a room that doesn't
If-
have the space for it, then
I am
you can't.
outdoors, yeah. But
Yeah, if he's around stuff that will get pushed out of the way if it expands, yes.
Yeah, basically multiply. Let's see, if there is enough room to double its size, the creature object contains a maximum. I mean, if not, I'll just shatter and blow them all away if I
Oh
want. to.
god.
I'll kill all of them right now. You know, I'll blow it right on top of me if they want to do this. Joust looks to him. He's like, "Listen, you have 2 choices here. 1, you all continue to watch the fight and live, or 2, I kill all of us right now. The choice is yours."
I'm gonna push you in the water.
Ah! Yeah, they all probably just pick him up and just yeet him
Like
into the
each of
water.
your limbs just like. Whoop.
Yeah. Well, if Joust has fallen in there, he's gonna try and grab onto the shark because he's just gonna sink like a rock. He's gonna just try and dive onto the shark.
I mean,
make
it
me,
really depends on where they throw you.
make me a grapple check.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just gonna be straight, probably athletics then, I guess.
Against the shark's acrobatics, which is just its dex.
Shark's acrobatics is better than its. Oh, I guess if it doesn't. Water's weird.
7.
Yeah, no, you
I
begin
do
to
like
sink.
a good 7.
You see as Joust goes under there, he kind of gives a thumbs up to Laffy as he floats by them and gives him a healing word. It's like much as like doing the Terminator thumbs up as he's sinking down into the bottom.
I don't
of the
think
water.
you can do verbal components when you're underwater.
I don't think it needs it. It's not verbal.
Healing word doesn't need verbal components.
Yeah, I'm thinking
that one.
Yeah, no.
I want you to hear yourself say that and then repeat it.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Hang on. I've got this. I'm gonna just drop it in the memes.
Yeah, I don't actually have anything I can do then, since there goes my turn. It was forced movement out of there, so I'm gone. Yeah. I'll just sink to the bottom and start floating down. Yeah.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
With Joust sinking, it is Laffy's turn.
All right, time to show off slightly. The shark is underwater, yes.
Yes,
That
the
doesn't
shark is underwater.
Matter for what Alafi's about to do. Alafi's going to go over the shark, which if I have to go like out of the water, sick flips and shit.
Do some sick flips.
You're popping out of
shit.
the water to jump back into it.
Yep.
All right.
Hi.
Yep, you have the jump for it.
Yep. And then Elafi will go ahead and start swinging, as we do. Thanks to the
Alrighty.
advantage, Bruce. Every step I can. I'm gonna roll high eventually. That's to say, I've rolled a lot of dice today, but no crits. Feels bad.
I mean, you're still hitting.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Still not.
I just want to hit harder. I accidentally did +6. It's only +5. That's only 10 damage.
Okay.
You know what? The funny thing I just thought of, like,
First
they
one.
literally just saw Joust over there and watched him just get thrown in there and did nothing. The rest of you just.
I can pull you out later.
I mean, I'll just walk out of the water. You know, I could just walk to the shore.
It's just flat. Point
It's
damage,
probably
just like
implied that they know that.
Yeah, probably.
Like
They're like, "It's not gonna
he's
eat
been in the
us."
water before and walked out. He'll be fine.
And then
That shark
bonus
is-
action flurry of blows.
The shark is barely standing, swimming.
Oh,
Non-lethal attack to finish it off, of course.
These are street sharks.
They're street sharks. They got their knives out on their fins.
when you're a shark, you're a shark. Just what's happened. It's the sharks versus the
It's-
jets.
All right, knock it. 3 knocked out sharks, and then I'm going to go ahead and.
I think
do
I
anything.
probably would sink way faster than you could get to me.
Yeah, I want to get to you, but actually, you know
We'll
what?
be fine.
Hey,
We'll
You
be fine.
see Joust just gives a thumbs up. He's like, I'm pretty good. It's actually not that deep. As he seems to like look down, he gives a thumbs up. I'll meet you back at the dock, like finger points.
Yeah,
like,
it's about like a 25, 30 foot deep.
I think no matter what, Elafi's still going to try to help pull you up.
he's pretty heavy. Underwater, it'd be really heavy to drag up.
Yeah, it would be. I think Elafi could do it though.
Just swim and pull him up? Okay.
Yeah.
What's your
Let's
what's
see.
your carry?
I have 14 strength and
You cut out there.
Large build.
Large build,
Oh, yeah.
which
I
means
mean,
double
maybe.
that.
double my regular carry weight.
I'm just double checking the general weight. I think I was at least 600 pounds.
Oh no, with his strong build, Alafi can.
Weight 200. Let's see. Yeah, I'm about 400 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, Alafi's fine.
Yeah.
Drag you
But
out.
he'll be
Drag
able to- he'll be
Bruise
able to
out if I
drag you.
have to.
I like to think his head
Bruce,
hits
Bruce
down.
sort of
and
like
he
takes the hook that's he's stuck in the shark and begins to drag it out of the water.
Be very funny if he says, "I win" because I'm the only one that actually bloodied a shark,
All right, I'm the one that
and then I'm
pulled
gonna
out a
punch him in
shark.
the face.
The only one that
We'll
pulled
see.
out a shark.
Elafi hops out of the water using his own hands while carrying Joust out of the water with the magic hands.
I like to think Joust just pathetically flops on the deck, looks like a fish, like.
And then Elafi's going to look to one of the nearest pirates and say, "Did you throw him in?"
You see them just like folding their hands, just start whistling.
You know what? You know what, Alapi? I think I fell in. I got way too excited.
Oh. Okay.
Well, looks like that's the end of that one. I don't think any more sharks are coming. So, how many do we get bagged? We hooked up this one.
Do I really have to drag the other 3 out of the water?
Leave them in the water. Don't count.
Elafi will send his magic fist in and drag 2 up out of the water, hovering above the water, no less.
Congratulations,
I'll get
Luffy, you literally have anchor arms.
Elafi has his arms crossed as he's staring down Bruise like,
I guess he's not a wimp.
Aside
he's
from
a
the third
jerk.
one that's in there, I believe it is a unanimous decision. Bruce just sort of
Don't do it,
huffs as he
Bruce.
jabs his harpoon back into the shark he got.
Oh man, you gotta let those sharks go. They're like still alive.
Throw these 2 back.
Give him a slap and throw him back in.
Win's a win.
I almost fucking died. We, walking up to Bruise now, we have to stop meeting like this. We don't need to keep almost dying.
Alright, boys, time to get your earnings if you won anything. I bet for that fur boy to get 1.
Oh man, is there that one guy who's a diehard fan voting for Olaf? He's like, wow, I did it again.
That guy is going to be rich by the time we're out of here.
He's like, I got the full spread, and the robot was all picked up and thrown in. I did it. I got the triple bingo. He was one of the 4 guys that threw him in. So he cheated. He's like,
I knew that robot's big mouth was gonna get him in the water.
he's like, that's a 300 to 1 payout, my friend. Huzzah!
I'm rich. Anyways,
Joust will go over to try and heal up Bruise, and at least that's what I'll be doing.
fair.
Elafi, walking past the Commandant back to the group, is like, "You guys just fight sharks on the regular?"
Well, believe we feed our pets well enough, we might as well be able to fight them too.
Just careful, those 3 are going to be smarter next time. There we go. I did it, lads. And I did it without killing as many sharks as I could.
Did you need to show him up again? Did this really need to happen like this?
He asked for it. I literally don't know what else to do.
Yeah, fair. You need to learn to be less stubborn, Bruise.
You need to learn to stop trying to fight him.
You all proved your point.
You were able to take a serious beating as well. God, you're still bleeding, man.
It's
Need
nothing.
help with that?
The salt water will keep it handy.
Doesn't mean you can't. You
What?
shouldn't have it healed.
That last bit words?
Here, I'm going to walk up to him and
He sort of like
Sure.
reaches for his bicep and he pulls one of the teeth out.
Don't worry, most of the bleeding's internal. I'm fine.
I'm going to cast a first level cure wounds on him.
All right.
Give him that tasty 3 healing.
That was some of that restoration. Nice!
That's
He
a
gets
Very
healed for
good.
12.
pretty good for a first level. Hot damn.
I have a +5 and I rolled a 7, so
That's some
So we've pretty
efficient
much
healing right there.
passed. We've pretty much passed our exam, yes.
Yep.
And I guess we did it our way.
Finally.
We're really good at taking other people's plans and making it our own.
It's time for y'all to meet.
don't tell me she's been waiting in the crowd for us.
You wouldn't be caught dead around here.
That would have been pretty cool, though.
Except,
That would be. That
That's
would.
ironic phrasing, really.
yeah, I agree with him. That phrasing is poor choice of words.
So where are we going then?
Going north. A little hideaway. A hideout where we're keeping everybody. Making our plans there.
Are you sure that that's the wisest decision?
I'm still nervous that Wolfram is so close. This man's just talking about it.
Don't worry, he's partially deaf, Laffy.
Cannon fire in the right ear, man. He's got the tinnitus. Like,
Tinnitus. That's what
He
it
calls
is.
it. He calls it the tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Bruise, you and I both know that I could have told you that this boy was a good chap.
This sort of just like, poof, gives you a heavy pat on the back.
I keep getting. I keep getting grandpa vibes from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, like kind of not all
Oh my
there. But still.
god.
He's like, I am a proper major general. Like, yes.
All that I
Anyway,
know is that this man hit me with 4 grenades, and I want nothing to do with him anymore. Well, no, that's not true. I want to be his friend more than anything else, because having
I want
grenades on
him
my
to-
side is better.
I want him to fight
What?
for the revolution.
I guess me and Wolfram will lead the way.
Oh,
Oh,
this makes more sense all of a sudden.
Jolly. Jolly good.
Wolfram, you knew about this entire time? Really?
Oh, nobody asked.
Fair? Can't argue that.
There.
Alright. Northward ho then.
Northward ho. Oh, why do I have to be so tired after every day here?
You kind of put yourself out there.
Yeah, that's your fault.
At least I feel slightly less tired than usual. Got a little more spring in my step compared to yesterday.
Yeah, you've only been in one fight today.
Let's hope we're not in a second.
So, it has quite literally, for you all, been a month since you all actually set foot on dry land. Everything you've been walking on at this point has been wooden planks, docks, and decks, or just the open ocean you've been swimming in.
It's been longer than a month because remember, we took the boat up here.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then we spent a few days here, so
Oh, you blinked.
okay. Yeah, sorry. It disconnected for a second. I'm like,
Oh, you good? You good?
anyway. Sorry, I don't mean to be pedantic.
So you all might have a different reaction for finally setting foot on dry land for the first time. Like the sand sinks with your boots as you push off it until it becomes like a more solid footing inland. You can start seeing the stray beaten paths that start leading off to more of the main roads further up north.
I'd like to make sure that we're not followed.
Give me a perception check.
Got it. My perception is a...
Get our maps up there. Duh.
Cool. And I'm proficient in it. Even better.
Righty.
Drana is
17.
definitely.
Sorry, Drana?
Drana's putting on her disguise again.
Okay.
Just to.
If you're proficient, shouldn't it be higher than 2?
I
He's
don't
Wait,
think
rather
it's trained in it.
charismatic.
Yeah, no. No.
I mean, the proficiency
know.
would be +3.
Proficiency bonus should be plus
No,
3.
the proficiency is mainly from my heckin'
No.
Have you upped your
Phantom
proficiency
Rogue.
bonus
It's
since
tied
you
to your
got to level
level.
5?
For your,
guys. It's from my Phantom Rogue stuff. That's why.
it's
That doesn't make a
tied to
difference.
it's tied to your level. If you're level 5, it's +3. Period.
Your proficiency bonus here should be a plus 3.
I'm not
plus 2.
naturally okay. What I'm saying is that I'm not naturally proficient in perception. I am now because of the fact that I have my freaking Phantom Rogue stuff going off and helping me be proficient in perception.
No problem. We'll
That's
deal
why
with
it's
this
a
later.
+2. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's the thing that gets you like better stuff, but not makes you proficient in it. Okay, that thing that you're just that you can switch around with the phantom.
Yeah, I can switch it around. Basically, it's like it is very much the Witcher. Like I can switch my stats
Regardless.
every time that I can. Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Right.
Since we're going to be leveling up after this session anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got a 17 on that.
17.
Yes.
You try to keep out of the line of sight of most of the pirates as you just begin to walk inlands from the shark pits. You're kind of like double checking and like doing your double takes to look back to see if anybody's spotting you, and it seems like through all the shark action they are more hellbent focused on that. As far as you can
They're
tell,
really-
nobody's been following you or catching sight of you.
Okay, good.
They're really happy for the one guy that got the 3-0, like kind of betting going on.
Mhm.
Yep.
He got the triple threat, yeah.
Okay.
With that, you push your way onto the inland a bit and begin to trek off the beaten path. Takes about a good hour and a half. Keep traveling through these dense jungle woods. Not jungle, more like
Deciduous?
simple forest. Like you get the palm trees, but eventually it starts turning into more of the your regular pine trees. The brambles, the bushes. I mean, with the help of the commandant, he is like helping barrel through this a bit more easily as he leads the way.
Always nice having a guide.
Right. This is the place.
He presents to you what appears to just be more woods.
Wow, what a beautiful base. So, rustic.
I'm presuming there's more than this, Joust.
Dude.
Alright.
Reminds me of home.
You see, Joust looks at
As
the
he-
tree. Well, this is a good tree.
You see Wolfram's hand digs into the earth a bit and eventually catches something solid as large trap door with all of the grass, the bushes all intact on top of it as it just turns open.
Oh, swings open like a garage door. Wow. Fancy. Well, you know what? Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer. You were right, Dora.
Oh, nonsense. There's never any stupid answers. Or questions.
You have not heard me talk, Commandant. As he
He's
got
got
something
a
on
point.
So far, everyone has said I am a stupid person, and like just walks in.
You're putting words in our mouths again, Joust. Stop it.
Get the feeling he does
Let's
that
get to
often.
This hole.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, let's get into this hole.
Indeed.
As
Damn it,
Drana
Drona.
takes the first steps in.
Whoa.
I'm the one most at risk here, so I should be the first one in, I feel.
No, just what you said. Never mind.
Introduced
Also,
to this dimly lit, twisting and turning place of a den. Natural rock formations help build these bridges between gaps, as various tents, torches, and huts are all built across the area. You see what appears to be a dozen or two folks.
there we
Right off that. See that?
go. Oh, jeez. Oh, there we
As
go.
it has
that's
its own.
Yep. Whole hideout.
better. Ah, what a lovely place.
This, our grand revolution begins. You need to go up there.
He points to a nearby ladder up to an alcove up on a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Oh, don't call me sir. We're all the same here. I just like
I'm
calling
not a
myself a commandant. Used to be
I-
one, but not anymore.
Let me guess. It's all because of the hat.
Ah, perceptive you are. Pretty good.
I always admire a man with good fashion sense.
As long as you keep your cross your T's and dot your I's,
He sits on a nearby box.
you should be fine.
Do you want me to go first, guys, or who's going
Jalafi's
first?
just gonna start wandering like, "Okay, we got places to be."
She's expecting us, yes?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Right.
But if she hasn't considered you hostile yet, and you're already in here, gone farther than most.
Fair point.
So
Makes
let's
sense.
let the smooth talkers talk for this portion, yeah?
Yeah.
As much as-
You see,
So-
Jones like kind of fixes his kerchief. You got it.
No,
he just
no.
grabs Jess.
No.
You
The
two, that was
point thing is-
adorable.
I am literally the most charismatic of all of us. I'm not gonna lie.
Just
We have
absolutely
Toro
is.
right here.
Yes, I'm more charismatic than Tor.
Yeah, because that's a bard's big thing.
That's
but,
literally
Hold
all
up.
I'm good for.
there's also
Joust.
social experience.
Elafi's
here.
gonna pull you aside quick. Oh,
What is it, Alafi?
this is just going to be a very quick thing to the rest of the party. Behind Joust, Elafi's hand is like, go, go, go. And Elafi's
Oh.
gonna start.
Go.
Say I have two
I'll
sons.
start moving. Yeah.
Going.
This way?
One strong in
Go.
mind, one strong in
this
body.
is this is it. This is up on this alcove here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
With schooling, the one strong in mind could go far, but the one strong in body could be. And we'll just cut
I know
this scene.
exactly what you're referencing. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna be like, I was gonna be like, well, there is something to say behind talent and hard work. Hard work will bring you farther than with talent. It's just like quoted the philosopher can't stop till he.
So how much experience do I get for the peasant?
Anyways,
That is a reference for a very few select people, and we
Yes.
love you guys.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Yes,
You see
Dallas is distracted.
sitting at this table what appears to be this pale figure. Sheathed by her waist appears to be 2 large daggers. You can see by their hilts they have this skull attached at the end of the pommel. She appears to be draped in these, almost think like Inquisitor's robes. Like this leather mantle, these black robes that go down and reveal these strapped leather high heels. And across the entire waist of the skirt, you see spatters upon spatters of blood. As you look past the hood that she is wearing over her head, you see what appears to be these white, glassy, vacant eyes. Seemingly blind, but you can see her looking at you.
Yo.
Let's check out Bloody Maggy. Seems normal enough, for us at least.
She looks up at you all.
It appears that you are not my enemy. Lest you wouldn't have even set foot in this stronghold. You know who I am? No?
Nods. Yes.
We're aware. Yes.
Know what I must do.
You talking about the basilisk?
Or just pull out one of the daggers. The design, as you see before you, is like almost like vertebrae down this dagger. Like, this is not a dagger meant for stabbing or cutting. It is sole purpose is to draw blood.
Oh, like kind of like almost like a funnel, like like a sharp funnel of blood. Oh, oh, that sounds
Like
painful.
it is meant to start bleeding and make it so your wound does not stop.
Ooh, like those triangle
Arms.
blades. Oh, ouch.
Do you know the things he has done? The lives he has ruined.
We know Gallius is surrounded with the stone remains of his victims.
We know of his treachery before he became the king of Gallius, before he decided not to leave home.
He has been on that throne for over a century.
You want to take him off of it?
I must take him off of it.
As you see, she just stabs the dagger into the map to Gallius.
Can I make a nature check to see what she is?
Roll with advantage.
Oh, sweet.
Living here. Desperatu.
The moment God described her as being pale, Elavi's like, another one. Oh, also, Elafi couldn't keep the
12.
joust distracted for very long, so, we're here now.
Yeah, so just like she really, we could use some sun, Olaf.
No, wait, hang on. Was it? No, wait, yeah, it was 12.
Oh.
Yes.
There is a saying when it comes to death in the world of Eos. That when one spirit is too great, it cannot let go of this world. But for those who cannot let go of it, to rage, malice, pain, they become something different. Something that is hell-bent on their one singular goal. He appears to be dead. Spirit continued to fight on.
Oh.
A revenant.
Metal. That's metal. Like.
And you won't rest until he actually is dead. You can't pass on.
Oh, that.
Pass on.
That would explain why you survived the execution. You technically didn't.
She's a revenant.
When the basilisk snapped my that day, caught a glimpse, wide open plain, saw death. Shepherd wished to guide me. Spirit. Death could stop me fulfilling me.
Okay. And once he's dead, who's going to lead if you pass on?
Concern me.
It should. Someone has to take charge, and you can't.
It largely is a problem for those of us who stay living.
Is regretful that you must stay alive for this. But know that you have get my way. I will not.
We have no intention of getting in your way. We simply want to look a little bit more ahead. That way you can pass on in peace. Knowing that the people of Gallius will be safe, the Basilisk will get what he deserves, and that you can go on, possibly into the next life or whatever fucking afterlife you believe in.
The Whispering Coast is a nice place. It's calming.
Also, I do not think that people that die and let their souls come back do come back. They will be gone forever. but I do not know. I have just recently come alive myself.
Joust, I'm right here.
Oh, hello, Pain. Did
Guess
you
we just
meet
can't
my
let you
friend
die.
Toothache? Like,
Suppose it would be up for the living to decide who next.
But you should have a say in it.
I cannot.
If Maggie
Spirit,
doesn't want
I
to
am not
choose,
able to. Thought enters my mind. Goes back to that filthy face!
I'm gonna step forward. And I'm gonna just lean in close.
Believe me, if anyone understands where you're coming from, I do.
Do you? Do you know
I
what
show
he
the
has done to me?
I show the fangs.
I know what it's like to crawl back from death.
Do you know what it is like to have your entire home burned to the ground? To only have the man who burned it to the ground pick you up, take you underneath an arm that was never meant for me. To have everything and more stolen. To have It's like grip at her arm. Been violated by that pig.
If anyone understands, believe me, I do.
Alafia will step up at this point.
there's a lot of step up.
And Alafia will say, he will not survive.
No. I will not allow it.
Good. And then Alafia will turn to the group and say, that's all there is to it.
We have a one-way ticket for her into his office.
I mean, I really don't mind her normal plan of bringing the statues back. Saves a lot of people in the process.
Is that
Also-
her plan? We haven't asked her.
I mean, I can't think of any other reason why she'd want large-scale restoration magic.
If I
Is that
could
your-
do it alone, I would have already. No. Even as my spirit grows with rage and chaos to destroy that man, I am not a fool enough to think that I can simply waltz into a throne room and take the head of the king. King is overthrown with armies, and he has built up an army for over 100 years, right below his own vessel. We have been trying to find the right tools for the job. So far, Gallius only offers us small recompense. Sometimes a scroll is gathered, sometimes we are able to raise one, maybe two people at a time. But 2 or 3 people every other week or so does not build an army fast enough. We will be caught sooner or later. I will have to start all over again. He looks back down at the map and starts panning past Gallius. There is a rumor I did not wish to use. I would rather deal with straight facts, legends and myths. There is a place might have the resurrection spell we need. Just a matter.
What do you think?
think I am time. Out of options.
Well, if there is one thing that we are good at, it's offering new options.
Yes, fortunately for you, some of us really enjoy overthrowing oppressive regimes.
Also, mysterious treasure that could create petrify an army of people. I think that sounds pretty damn cool.
It's less of a spell and more of a ritual.
Even cooler. But if anything, it would at least help more people. At least for the culmination that is coming. The
Yeah.
storm is brewing, and we need to be ready.
Well, I'm willing to take a bet on a myth.
It's better than nothing.
Some of you are walking myths.
Indeed, I mean, Alafi, you have such feathered hair. How can you be so fabulous?
I just do the same thing my wife always done to my hair.
Maybe he's born with it. Wow. But yes, Drana, what do you think about such an undertaking? Your family and your home.
I don't think we have the time. But
This is a long conversation, yeah. We can talk when we want.
here's the issue. If we abandon to go on this scavenger hunt, he might think we just abandoned ship and kill my parents anyway. We need to get them out of here first.
Or at least guarantee their safety.
Yes.
If we get them here, they'd be pretty safe.
People will notice. Emberlights have a name here.
Wolfram got here unseen.
How many do you have behind your cause right now?
Approximately 30.
Not enough to take a ship, but...
I mean, we have a ship.
If we were to ask that you would possibly help in assuring Drona's family and their safety, what could you offer?
Me. Offer.
In exchange for us chasing down the Smith and possibly dissuading any stories that may be too fantastical for you to believe and actually give you straight facts.
Sure.
Whether or not this idea of yours is even going to work.
Sort of cocks her head a little bit.
I might have a better idea.
And what might...
What if... Simple. We destroy Gallius.
That's unexpected. Or
light a
turret is
match
scared.
and watch it burn.
No. We have a commandant here who has, we have seen use really powerful explosives. We have
Yes.
several people who can cast explosive type magics, and if we hit the right support structures, we could sink this ship.
It would have to be a coordinated explosion with no opportunity of
With-
error.
With how many people on that ship?
We have
Too
30
many.
people here.
How
which
many
means they will
innocents would
have
die?
Yeah, how
Wow.
many innocents would actually die
Thousands, if not hundreds.
if we do not get them out of the city?
blast radius.
Especially your family, if they were still there.
And
That's
don't
why we
forget,
get
we have
them
our
out
friend
first.
who needs to actually use that place as safety.
If we're having trouble figuring out how to get 2 people out, we're not going to get every innocent out.
We're going to get. We only. It may sound selfish, but we only need to get 3 people out. My
That is
parents.
selfish.
They're pirates.
They're people. Drama.
There are people.
They did
Them
not
a
choose
whole ship, the death of one man.
Yeah,
You're
let's
the
get
one who
back to-
wants to kill him.
Let's get back to this myth talk. I'm not entertaining this.
Well, yes, I'd like to know
No.
what this is all about. At least if it's a chance, we could figure it out. Because according to what the basilisk said, as long as they know we are looking for Mad Maggie, or Bloody Maggie. Sorry, I keep thinking like of Ernesta. They are not going to be. They are not going to be looking. They are not going to cause a scene.
Is
They
it
know.
is it possible we could go venturing for this ritual under the guise of hunting after Maggie?
That's just what
Easily.
I was going for. Yes.
Yes.
All we have to do is report to say that we had to go, or at least we found a rumor that they are off to this area and we are traveling there.
The
Simple
hard
then.
part would be finding a way to get Drana's family out safely, because that is definitely something we need to do.
We
Perhaps
have the
that-
ship, and they know how to sail.
We don't have the captain. That's the problem. And we still don't know where he is.
Maggie, Silverbeard doesn't happen to be here, does he?
I do not know this
Silverbeard would have
Silverbeard.
good reason.
That would have been too easy.
Yeah, just find him in a pickle barrel somewhere around here. The fuck?
The point is, he's fending for himself right now. We can't rely on him. Nor should we.
He owes us no
That's
favor.
fair.
We have done too much to him already. We have to figure out the best option is. If only there were some people elsewhere, connections that we know inside the city. Other
Maggie,
people.
we need some reassurance that Drona's family is going to be safe. If we are going to help you. Whatever it is that you can provide, whatever it is that you can offer. If you can do that for us, we will look into this myth for you. Does that sound reasonable?
Persuasion check.
You got it.
I was gonna offer you a bardic, but
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've got a +4 to persuasion.
2.
6.
Ah.
So is it.
I am not asking you. Abandon your life. Whatever task. You will have as many chances to make peace with your family and get them to wherever you need before this all begins.
Give me the
That's
second
good.
stone, Laffy.
Are you sure? You
It's
want?
gonna be the safest place for them where they can be the freest.
All
I
right.
don't trust him. I don't trust that place. I don't trust that school. I don't trust anything about those wizards.
I don't either, but they're also going to be the head of production, so they have a reason to keep them around.
And Drana's
Probably
parents
not
were
even-
already cool with that one, which if we have to negotiate now, what about it? Luffy hands you the sending stone.
I don't like it.
25 words, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you don't need 25 words, but yeah, at least
25
5.
words or less.
Yes.
Is it weird that I like to think Alafi would say, "Oh, and you also gotta say like these other 3 words," so it's actually just 22. Like he just doesn't know exactly how it works. Hey, what's up? It's Alafi.
The joke with Alafi and the Sending Stone so far has been I do it in as little words as possible.
Anyway,
Yeah, you're right.
Need a ship. Blacksmiths can forge the materials. They need transportation to the college.
There's a college in Morrowhaven. Isn't there?
Rana, could you give me a wisdom save?
Okay.
What? Oh no.
a wisdom save. What?
Yes.
It's a trap.
Oh, I'm curious. Hold on. That'd be. Oops. Wrong Jonah. Wait, why isn't it fucking let me correct my.
Board not working all of a sudden? Oh,
There we go. 17?
All right. A few moments pass. Eventually,
Ah, I see. I can contact our Moorhaven representative. Should be able to take everything. Should be able to take care of everything for you.
And I don't get to reply to this, do I?
no.
We'll always
Yeah,
talk more
alright.
about it tomorrow, though.
Oh, wait.
Conveniently, we're not in that much of a rush.
I'd like to say a little different. As you hear this gunshot go off.
Fuck.
As Bruise just
Followed.
That's unfortunate. We liked him.
Did we?
He should have raged. He should have raged.
from atop this open canopy, you see the commandant has already like drawn his blunderbuss up at it, and you all see scarred face, Keelhaul Calabaster.
All Calabaster.
It's a trap.
I fucking knew it!
And that's where we're
Remember
gonna end the
those
Should have
session.
fucking had neutral ground, god damn it!
No. We led him right to him.
Of course we did!
Remember that thing I said about Wolfram? Turns out I was wrong.
Turns out he's a two-timing snake.
You think?
Wolfram's probably on our side. He's just.
No.
I
it's
fucking
fine.
rolled a 17. I was sure that nobody followed us. Come on, man.
Well, there's plenty of times to answer that next time.
Oh, shit.
Excellent.
Well, this
Oh,
is
Yeah,
wisdom
fucking rude.
save.
this has been quite an exciting one. We are going to be taking a bit of a break next week, but tune in next time for some more conflicts, some more scheduled conflicts.
Bye.
This one was unscheduled. This one was uncalled for.
Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.